Backcourt worse than 2 Speedy Claxtons.
Backcourt worse than Austin Reeves and D'Lo.
Backcourt worse than 2 women's basketball players. All right, let me stop.
Oh wow.
They pulling up clips now talking about that whole Asia Wilson I could beat Josh Hart thing. They get nasty. They pulling up clips of like high school girls playing basketball versus like boys or men or something like that. See this right here. Asia Wilson wouldn't do shit to Josh Hart. I'm like, okay. I guess so. Yeah, I mean Phoebe can't hold, buddy. I don't know. I never even thought.
It'd be funny every time you see like some comments on that too. Y'all really think a 6'4" center, a 6'4" post player is gonna do something against an NBA player? Like, I mean, she can have a lucky day, but I don't know. A shot could fall. I don't know.
She'll be on her period. Okay, it's impossible. It's literally impossible. You know, women lose their mind on their periods. That's what they be saying. I don't know.
You see your boy Jeff Teague triple down on that too.
Man, we ain't. And he won't. Why he just don't play him?
That nigga said, "I remember shit. Scarlett Diggins talking about she could beat me, bitch. You wouldn't score. It'll take 2 of y'all. Like, whoa, Jeff, calm down. It ain't that deep, buddy.
Now, what happens when Scarlett Diggins pull out them DMs?
Oh, I was little sis, right?
Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. The only podcast where we do something different every time. Look, we are on an entirely different platform. You can see the stream on the side. You can see the alerts. Bezos wants to be a streamer so bad. I don't think that's our identity, but I'm going to let Brian have it.
It wasn't even that, but I guess.
I can't even read the chat. Dang, where is that? I thought it was going to be on this. Okay.
No, it's going to be, you have to go on youtube.com.
I'm about to say, yeah.
I'm on YouTube and it's small. Small as hell. Okay. Damn.
So it's on with you, man. Embrace being streamers, man. I feel it.
I'm chilling. Shit, work with me.
No, I mean, I fuck with him. You see the chat, Sage?
Yeah, I see the chat. I had to pull up.
You talk about the on-screen chat? I mean, I can pull it up. There you go. I can put it in center.
No. Don't. I mean, y'all fucking with that?
I just realized there's an on-screen chat. Wait, ain't nothing popping up for me. Back to YouTube.
It's not too big. It's not in the way. Pause needed.
Yeah.
I knew the pause needed was coming.
Apparently, we mad clear though. So.
Hell yeah.
See, there you go.
That's the real reason.
See?
Ain't that all that matters? Reason.
They said Cardiac Caleb, the producer, said experiment with the chat in the middle.
Right there.
And I would say, audio listeners, I apologize for this experience, but you won't get this for 3 days because Dre be messing up. So
I'm about to say, man, chat just cover all over my face. Crazy.
I moved it to the center now. We good, man.
Yeah,
we
now
good.
it's in the center. That's cool. But
We
chat
good,
all over my face. Insane work.
Hey, man.
Chat being all over your face is crazy.
Yeah, that did need a pause, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Damo, you got the greens up? Your greens look crazy green in the background.
Does it?
Yeah, you look mad green. The green cap, the green control. Don't hide it. I mean, your green.
What green cap? From the drink.
You got your green drink. You drink Bang Energy?
This is not a Bang. It's a Spike Simply. That's it. It's a
You
Spike.
drink Spike Simply?
I thought he was
I got some Spike Simplies.
Man, drink alcohol or get off the pot.
No.
You don't drink.
I'm about to say, what are we talking about?
I'm off the pot.
I mean, I
Definitely
enjoy a Spike Simply, man. What's wrong with that?
It's like a tickle of alcohol. They want to tickle alcohol.
And that's all I need, bro. I'm not a drinker. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
You just need to be tickled.
They reminded me you are a double barbecue type dude.
Oh.
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? That's crazy.
Tomo, you eat double barbecue. Sage, I'm lying?
One time. I did that one time.
Double barbecue before.
Yeah.
He's done that.
Matter of fact, and I'll do it again. What's the problem? If you got 2 different barbecues, I'm gonna eat it.
I mean, you the one.
And smoked.
Yeah, you the one fighting it.
Shit. Hickory and bourbon, man. Like,
You the one fighting it. I'm not
fighting it. I'll do
Double barbecue ass. I got the guys here with me. B Souls, how you doing today?
Doing good, bro. I had some Taco Bell before doing the pod, man. I had some Taco Bell nuggets. Good. They were good. They were great.
I really hate the fact that y'all like them shits, and now I'm the childish one for not liking chicken nuggets.
And it's gonna sound like I'm hating. 4PF Jordan, I don't have a new camera lens. Tell me what's going on. I might be hella bright. My light is like in my face. I might be hating. If that's, you got to touch more grass. If Taco Bell nuggets is like the excitement of the weekend. You ain't do nothing all weekend but eat Taco Bell nuggets. I know you did. I talked to you.
Oh my God. I talked about today. I wouldn't even talk about the whole weekend.
I mean, it's just.
I went to the gym. Had some friends over yesterday. I was chilling.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Damn, what you do, party man?
I did have a party. I had a party with all my friends. You know, we didn't do the high school reunion thing. I'm glad you asked. So we had a party and we had to confront. It was like me, my homeboys, and all their friends and stuff like that. We had to confront all the times that we hid cheating from their significant other. So, you know, there's that on that.
How the hell did that come up?
Because, like, you know, I play, you know, I like to do talking games. First, it started off with Pop the Balloon, but then I got to ask my questions. And one of my questions was, you see your man cheat, or you see your homeboy's girl cheat, do you tell? And, you know, somebody was like, oh, okay, let me add on to this. So say your boyfriend's name is Terrence, and my homeboy's name is Terrence. Say his name is Terrence, and he goes to McDonald's, and you see him with another bitch hugged up in the corner. What do you do then?
Oh wow!
Everybody, I don't. If that was the case, I wouldn't even know, because that don't sound like somebody named Terrence would do that. That nigga Terrence is a chronic cheater. She don't even know it.
That don't sound like Terrence I know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mind you, they're engaged now, so it don't matter. Damo, how you doing?
I did good. I mean, I've been good. This weekend did a lot of catching up on movies with my girl. We spent a lot of time just catching up on shit that we haven't seen or she hasn't seen. We watched Mufasa. That was cool. We watched Kill Bill 1 and 2. She ain't seen that. And we watched Austin Powers. So, and just family man type shit.
Acceptable answer. Sage, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Right now, I'm uploading a couple of movie VODs. That's why I look like a Minecraft NPC right now, but, you know, urgency. So bear with me there for like 9 minutes, I believe. But then we'll be good to go there. Outside of that, ironic Damo said movies. I just got done binging them. You guys overrate the shit out of these Dragon Ball movies sometimes. Not gonna lie, but some of them are peak. And then if I'm watching this cross-eyed, it's because, yeah, man, the essential Super Bowl Mania Plus Ultra Raw is on. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm invested. A lot of shit's going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna be potting it up, watching it with my left eye, I suppose. I'm gonna be cross-eyed today. Cross-eyed and cross-pixel. But seriously, concerns for my visual is just 8 minutes. It's just apparent urgency to get these files up, chat. You'll be all right. 8 minutes. Type shit.
So you don't got fiber?
What?
You don't got fiber internet?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
It's a write-off.
You make too much money. You make way too much.
I'm
money.
good. I'm good. I'm chilling. Type shit. You don't make the money spending it.
It's free. It's literally free for you.
Nah.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's free?
It's a write-off. I mean, you wouldn't have to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how that works. Type
Yeah,
shit.
it's literally free for him. Listen, man, you nasty ass streamer, stop using Jake Future in your content. If you're new to this and you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, make sure that like button, make sure that subscribe button, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Look, we are back. We haven't been talking about it. We've been averaging good numbers on this platform. I'm here to put my nuts on the table. We're back. We really never left, but
Okay.
y'all can go ahead and tell the people that I said that. Last but certainly not least, if you want to support us, do that by sending in a super chat. This is a super chat.
Can Can we not pull them up? Is that why that was
No.
done?
Rio the
no, we
Goat
cannot
sends
book them.
Rio the Goat sends
Oh.
499 to say, I can see it now. My 2025 wrapped up top 3 Icewear Viso, Jello Ball, and Tony Yayo.
Yeah. They
Tony
be showing up
Yayo.
on alerts now though, but yeah, we still need to figure out the bringing up shit.
Yeah, we
Let's see. That's tough.
for $2, official baller says sipping on Mike's Hard Lemonade for Damo. Okay.
Type shit.
For $2, AK says, do blind people know when to stop wiping their ass? You don't need to wipe your ass.
Oh,
That's
I
what
don't
it
need
is.
to see what
all right.
my ass looks like to know I'm done.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's kind of like a.
It just feels dry. Feels hella dry. Man, it feels itchy.
It's kind of a guessing game. I ain't gonna lie.
For a blind person, it's a big guessing game.
Wait, so then when do you double back with
Yeah,
the
I'm about to
baby
say,
wipes?
You probably just have to have a certain amount of count that you're like, okay, certainly.
I mean, me.
Well, hold on. When do you double back with the baby wipe?
I don't use baby wipes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not gonna like that one.
Maturing is realizing gotta put a wipe back there. I don't know.
I think.
I ain't a baby. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I know a lot of people. use baby wipes.
Yeah.
Just never needed it. I don't know.
Yeah. You just pull the gray underwear up. I know that.
Hey, must be nice to be you, man. You just
great.
walking around here.
Hey, them gray ones. Them gray underwear be getting sweaty and.
My underwear's black.
Oh, okay. So you don't see it.
Oh, see, that's why.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
that answer is right there.
Nigga said
All right.
Can't be a problem if you don't see it, buddy.
Probably if you don't see it, it's
What do y'all do in public though when you don't have baby wipes?
I have them in public.
I make them.
nigga said
You make 'em?
Hey,
What do you mean?
You don't want to know my process.
You
One,
dip it in the toilet water?
I don't use public bathrooms. One. If
Thank
there's,
you.
like,
I'm about to say-
stalls- if there's stalls, I don't use them. And if there is a public bathroom where it's just one toilet, I get the tissue or paper towel. I'll wet it in the sink. Wet baby wipe.
Baby
In
wipe.
the sink.
Yes.
What
It's a
public
baby
bathrooms are
wipe.
you
Yeah,
doing?
see, now
You don't
niggas
know
gonna do
a
that line
public
shit. I ain't
bathroom
gonna
with
lie.
only
If,
one toilet?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been in
That's what I'm
those.
saying. So
But what
if
about
I
like
have to-
McDonald's? You go to McDonald's. I don't know.
If it's
Chick-fil-A.
again,
I'm
if
not
it's
using that
multiple stalls,
yeah,
I
now
don't use
niggas
it.
trying hard, and I ain't gonna lie. Now
Yeah,
niggas doing
try
that
hard.
line shit.
See?
If
I'm
to
sorry.
be fair,
I don't want to walk around with a
I'm
squish.
taking the shit in the public bathroom. I
Thank
ain't gonna
you.
lie, nigga. You gotta use toilet paper. That's just that.
But nobody's saying you don't use the toilet paper. We're just saying the concept of not walking around with the squish.
I guess. I
I
ain't
just-
gonna lie. I guess I've been lacking. I don't walk around with
I
like a fucking pack of wipes on me. I got my wallet, my car key, my what else? My
Just-
AirPods, my
Just,
phone,
why not? So what's in your glove box? That's a real quick. What's in your glove box?
my glove box. Shit, that mouse tool. That's it. Yeah.
So your glove box is only a blick? Oh my goodness.
You know
So
what
y'all
I'm
don't
saying?
carry nothing emergency around, like a bag of chips, a bottle of water.
My glove box has registration and shit
I got
for the
napkins.
car.
Troll us out. I got napkins.
Yeah, I got spare napkins in there, registration for the car, and like miscellaneous shit. So it's a bunch of random shit in my glove box.
Like,
but same
and
thing.
not even necessarily just the glove box, but the middle console. You got a
Yeah,
spoon,
middle
motherfucker,
console.
in there. You got
Yeah,
a straw.
Oh, you
Bunch
talking
of
about the whole
random shit in
junk?
my-
Okay, well,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I do got I got my hairbrush. I got what's in that motherfucker? I got my I got a little junk with the lip get
Brush both
chapped.
sides?
Huh? Yeah, for the side, nigga. I'm bald. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the
Alright.
bristles. Yeah, type shit.
I feel it.
Just put the baby wipes in there. That's all I'm saying. That's
Just
what
throw
I'm
some
gonna do.
disposable wipes in there, bro.
Bruh,
Change
if,
your
bruh,
life.
if I gotta take a shit if for whatever reason I gotta take a shit in like a fucking McDonald's, a grocery store, whatever the fuck, God forbid, right? But if it's the case, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You already knew what you would get in there, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh well, there's no baby wipes in here. Nigga, I gotta take a shit.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm not gonna say there's no baby wipes. I'm gonna look. Oh man, it's only one toilet. Bet I know what I'm about to do. Make them. If there's multiple toilets, hey, I shat it before I came out, so I'm good. I don't gotta use it.
Shouts out to Butterman for $4.99 that says Joy Taylor is the best wide receiver in FS1 history. You know damn well she ain't no tight end. Caught more balls than Jerry Rice while mossing dudes. Yeah, she was taken advantage of. So. Last couple. Chiseled Adonis' burner says 1.5 mil. Jail.
You're not lying.
Kevin King for 499 says that girl Joy getting passed around like a blunt at a Snoop Dogg smoke session. Y'all been waiting all day. Y'all been waiting all day.
I've been waiting on a
They've been
woman's
waiting
back.
all
They've
day.
been like, oh, final fucking Lee.
Waiting all day. Butterman again for 499 says Liso's alone. He used to wipe him with coconut leaves. I'm just reading it. Or using the well water to wash it away. I'm just reading it.
We just flagrant racism. All right.
I don't even see that super chat. That's crazy.
Yo, stop. Okay. All right.
Where is that? I got the activity feed right here.
And last two for now. Mir sends 499 says if you shit at a McDonald's, we got a bigger problem than wipes. I'm not gonna act like
You got a shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, no,
I'm
you can
about
hold
to
now.
say,
You can hold your shit now.
You can hold it. Like
Not if you got a
McDonald's is where I
shit.
like try not. McDonald's is where I try not to. But like I'm not gonna cap. It was just what's the last public shit? Broccoli Fest. I was at Broccoli Fest. I ain't gonna lie, you standing at the wild ass heat for 10 hours, nigga. I had to go.
If you gotta dump, I'm not saying don't dump, but
crazy.
also trust me, I'm trying to hold it as long as I can because I'm getting in the car and I'm going to shower after that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just want to throw it out there. Only acceptable reason to dump in a McDonald's is on a road trip. No reason you're dumping at the McDonald's down the street from your house. Just
You're going to pick
no
up a little
reason
fish
to.
fillet or some nuggets or some shit.
Yeah,
You're
like,
hold
at that
on real
point you
quick.
should have shat before, or you just shit when you get home. Like, what are we talking about?
Droopy, I didn't see your chat. The Laser Bird for 499 says feeling generous from a Broncos fan to a Steelers fan, gladly taking the Buffalo beatdown over the Baltimore beatdown.
Man, my hot take of the week. I had like so many ideas for hot take of the week today. It might just have to go boring to a Steelers rant, bro. But I have a couple of ideas. Hopefully, I use them instead of football. But
Yeah, don't use the Steelers. Don't.
Oh God,
Trust me. We will stop anything and everything we're doing to read your super chat. Listen, man, we've got a lot to talk about today. Simultaneously, we really don't have much to talk about. Big three. Everyone at Fox is a sicko. Extra Emily doesn't owe her parents anything, and neither do you. And the third one, gay son, thought daughter.
We're bringing it back.
why?
Long awaited.
We don't know the answer. It might have changed. Sexy Red is doing big things. I'm going thought daughter this time, but that's just we'll put that in the tuck for right now. Now with that being said, let's get to the ball.
But y'all said y'all are done with this shit.
Yeah, we lied. While I do want to talk about the Joy Taylor beatdown of the Doonies, I want to get into this amazing Emily, extra Emily conversation first. All right, did y'all see the video about extra Emily? No?
I did.
I did.
All right, cool. Sage, no?
Nah, I ain't know who Emily is.
Well, she's a young woman, streamer, OTK affiliate. You know, she down with the pound.
Type shit.
No Joy Taylor. And so she's been streaming and yapping, and she might have yapped too much because now people are in her business.
Yeah, it's fine. The only reason they want me to pay it back is because I'm a streamer.
Well, this is missing context. So the friend asked about paying back her parents for tuition because her parents paid $170,000 for her to go to college. And this is her thing about paying them back.
Yeah, it's fine. The only reason they want me to pay it back is because I'm a streamer.
Yeah, you should pay it back.
Because I didn't use my degree. So they're like, okay.
How much is it?
$170K.
You should pay it back.
I don't want to.
Oh,
I mean, I did pay them $10K, and then I was like, I'm over this. I don't want to pay anymore.
Mom, do you think it's a waste that I went to college?
That is a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of money on that. And then you become a streamer.
Yeah, but I'm also helping.
That's a really good question. I don't know how to answer it.
But I'm paying you back for college.
Yes, that's right. That's unnecessary.
That's necessary?
Yeah, we're almost broke because you went to the college, go to the expensive one. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the
So for a little bit more backstory before we get into our thoughts, feelings, and opinions. She's with OTK now. She's made it big. She's got some good money on her. Not saying she's a gajillionaire, but she's got some good money. She's not costing that with the mafia-thon, but she's got some bread. You know, she can make a sandwich for her family. Now, with that being said, though, she did graduate from Columbia University, one of the Ivy League schools, one of the more costly schools. They paid for her tuition straight out. That's why it's $170K. Graduates, gets a job, cool. And then she starts working the job and becomes a Twitch streamer. I'm gonna play this clip where she's talking to Mitskiff. I don't like some of these names. Where she's talking to Mitskiff and she explains the true backstory on what's going on with her parents in this whole situation here. Oop, oop, oop. Hold on. All right, here we go. Damn. It's that fiber.
You choppy too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Chat, I
I'm
look
about to say,
better,
I
don't
thought
it?
it was me.
Chat, I look better, don't it? Look at you now, chat. Look at you now. During the yap, during the whatever, it's gonna be Wi-Fi rules. Mama Pixels. Oh, he back. Shit. Oops.
All right, here we go.
Graduated from Columbia with a 3.8.
And I'm ignoring. I was
3.9
ignoring Sage.
GPA.
Yeah.
Bro, why are you streaming? Why aren't you just being successful?
Because I like streaming more. It's too fun.
Yeah, but you could have went to like an Ivy League. Like, couldn't you have been something actually in the world?
Yeah, I had a job and then I got fired because I streamed during work.
No way,
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I did. I had a finance bank job.
You did not stream
Yeah.
finance bank.
I had a finance bank job, and then I was doing a subathon, and I'm not gonna cancel my subathon. I'm not gonna pause the subathon for work. I was like working, and then my manager calls me mid subathon because someone snitched on me.
I would too, to be honest with you.
What? Why?
I'm a hate watcher. I'd be like, bro, are you double dipping right now?
Yeah, I was double dipping. So I got snitched on, and then a manager called me. I was like, I heard you're streaming. You have to shut it off immediately. And then I shut it off, and I got fired like a few months later. And now I'm a full-time streamer.
All right, cool. So then she goes to her parents, says she wants to stream Twitch. They're upset about it. And they make her get into basically a legally binding contract. The old trusty wide rule notebook paper contract. Y'all know about those. And it says that you will pay us back for your college. Right? She signs the paper. What an idiot. I wouldn't have signed the paper. Signs the paper. And then in the process of signing the paper, she agrees to pay it back. And that's where we get to the point where she says she is not paying them back. She has admitted to giving them lavish gifts, some trips, some things of that nature. My question is, just to kick it off, because people are on her dick and balls, does she have to pay them back?
Hell no. I'll go first. No, she does not have to pay them back. And everybody that was on her dick about paying them back, get a life. Fuck face. Niggas is miserable. Like, that's the dumbest shit in the world. Now, she is an idiot for signing the contract. That contract shit is new news to me. I seen something about it, but I didn't know necessarily all the details behind it. That's just crazy. No, she didn't have to pay them back.
Question, is the contract like recent? Like she signed it after already going to college and becoming a streamer?
She went to college, graduated, got the finance bank job, fired from the finance bank job, said she wanted to be a streamer, contract.
And that's why, okay, I honestly didn't know that, but I feel like still she shouldn't have to pay it back. I actually made a TikTok about this and I was getting baked in them comments, man. But yeah, I don't think, because this is a situation that is very close to home for me because of conversations that I've had with my parents. Not even like before me doing content, but especially after that, and also just in general. Yeah, no, she should not have to pay her parents back. If your parents tell you they're going to pay for your college, unless it is explicitly said beforehand that you are gonna have to pay us back, you shouldn't have to pay them back. That's been my take on it. And I think that's just a general thing too. Like if I tell you I'm gonna pay for something, I'm gonna pay for it. There is no expectations of paying it back, especially if the only reason or the main reason why is because she just got a job in a different field. Like if they weren't gonna if they weren't gonna request for it back if she got a job in engineering, but now that she's a streamer or like that's just crazy to me. I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely a weird one, right? Because on one hand, you have a situation where, man, you want to look out for your folks. You have the money, just pay the parents back type shit. It's kind of like how a lot of people were raised in the sense of giving back to your parents, considering all they gave for you and all the other things. On the flip side, and I don't know these folk, but it definitely is just like a wow, like a lot of shit that like I'd feel away if my folks did that. If essentially they paid for my school and then I get the dollars and essentially like, hey, King, run that college back. I'd be like, oh damn, it didn't even give me the chance to do it. Now, granted, there's a very, 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 very strong argument that you would never approach it. So fair enough, but it's still just a principle. For me, I'd say that technically she ain't got to do nothing. I would if I could though.
Yeah.
But she ain't gotta do nothing. Like I've always had these takes on these kind of topics. I get booed for them every time, and I really don't give a shit. The idea that like I'm upset that she's not is stupid. I don't know how, whatever her comment section, whatever the chat Twitter is, are upset at her. Why do you care? But at the end of the day, I will say if I had the abilities to, and my parents were to ask me for the money back, I'd be like, I mean, okay, but I won't sit there and act like, damn, bro, you told me that you had me in college. Like, you paid for this. And then I know what them arguments probably sound like. Oh, I paid for college. And then now it's like, you didn't. Like, then that was like the whole time. I mean, like, low-key, you didn't. I paid for it in the end. So it's a weird one. I'm not going to lie. It's a very weird one. I'm definitely curious as to why people are upset. But yeah, I would pay it back. If you're asking me, I would pay it back.
I'll take it a step further. That lame-ass nigga in the car with her is super lame. You should pay him back. Nigga, pay your mama back. Fuck nigga. What you worry about her for? That nigga lame as hell. I genuinely, and y'all brought it up, and I'm really ready to triple down on it. I genuinely hate the fact that it seemed like they weren't going to have her pay it back how she kept the finance job or kept whatever field she graduated in. It didn't seem like it was a payback type of thing. But once she became successful in a field that they, I guess, didn't approve of, it became well, we went broke putting you through school. Okay, bitch, you took the trip. You took the gifts.
Before Omar goes, I'd even take it a step further, Damo. I would even say that if she got a job outside of the major, like if she got a job related to something outside of her major that just wasn't streaming, let's say she ended up being like in a marketing firm somewhere, had nothing to do with engineering, I don't think this would be the case. I think this is like what she said in the video is solely because she ended up being a streamer, and that's why they feel like they wasted their money.
Yeah, there's no, I haven't seen a logical reason as to why somebody should be mad in this situation as to her not paying it back. I see Jack John in the chat, and we're gonna bring some people up on this one, and we'll get into the Joy Taylor thing afterwards. This feels like an NBA player making the league and their mom being mad at them for not buying them a house. That's not even the case, because she's sending them on trips. They are willingly accepting trips. They are willingly accepting gifts. They are willingly accepting trips to the spa, and they're willingly accepting other compensation. It's just a hyperfixation on this one thing. You did your job. Columbia wasn't supposed to guarantee you a job. Now, I know this is the Ivy League, so you might have thought that way, but she went to school, got the degree, got the network. Boom, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's what going to college awards you, a completion of college. So I don't understand why there's any sort of conversation past that. I think it's actually a dumb idea for her to take out, and also the cat is out the bag. She did pay them back, and I'll read what she said. She did pay them back, or she started back on the process of paying them back. Sent a large lump sum of money today and then screenshotted it for proof, like $46,000. She did start paying them back. I'm tired of parents looking at their kids as a retirement situation.
Yep.
Take care of your damn self, if that's even the case. Honestly, financially speaking, it makes more sense for her to have $170,000. That $46,000 that she just had, it makes more sense for her to have it. Put it in your streams. You invest it because you can be more risk adverse. You can put more money into things. You can do more than we can at 60 years old. And then if the relationship is good, which I think all of us have good relationships with our parents, you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be taken care of. It doesn't matter what's going on. And I see some people that are disagreeing. I've been waiting all day to hear disagreements. I am ready to bring people up to have this discussion because I cannot logically understand why people would say she should pay them back. I'm going to.
It's not sorry to cut you off. I'm pretty sure you were just saying you were going to invite people, but it's just like.
Oh, I'm going to read the thing.
Oh, you're going to read it? All right, go ahead.
So this is her. This might have been a couple hours ago. It's like 8 o'clock, so like 5 hours ago. She says, I paid my parents back for my tuition. I realize how fortunate I am to be in the position I am, to have the means to provide for both myself and my family. Contrary to online belief, ever since garnering success as a streamer, I've ensured that my parents' lifestyle and needs are taken care of. I would never let them suffer. They're my parents who raised me. Regarding the clips of my mom and I, our humor was simply misunderstood and blown out of proportion, which I can agree. This is the internet. We have plenty of conversations off stream as mother and daughter, and what we say on stream is not representative of our whole actual situation or stance. Moreover, there are cultural differences at play relating to Asian family practices, and we should talk about tiger parenting and how they raise their children that some of you may not understand. But that is a whole other intricate topic. It was my fault to bring it up in New York. Cool, I get it. I thought it would be appropriate to discuss given that it's how my parents and I always banter with each other, and I knew they'd be okay with being the butt of the joke, which they do to me too. We wouldn't be talking about so much or about such matters on stream in a casual manner if we didn't have a solid relationship. Specifically regarding my college tuition, I'm going to be honest. I frankly would have stuck to my ways had this situation not happened because I support my parents through other means. But the feedback made me realize it's really not that hard to simply follow through on my word and pay them back. I'm committed to growing from this experience and will hold myself accountable in similar future agreements. Thank you for caring about my parents, but I assure you they are financially stable, even without my assistance, and adequately taken care of. And this is her submitting a picture of the transfer where she sent about $47,000 to her parents.
I'm not. Can I say that it's kind of nasty that we're in a generation or society where you have to openly show random motherfuckers that you sent someone $46,000, almost despite whatever context or argument it is. I'm not gonna lie, like who the fuck are you niggas? I swear to God, sometimes I just be sitting there and I'm like, yo, who the fuck are y'all talking to? Like what? Y'all niggas are bold, but for me, yeah, I think. Again, if I'm in a situation and I'm a person that graduated college, didn't pay for everything off rip, obviously. I think it's obviously if my folks wanted the money back, I'd do what she did. I'd be like, okay, fine. But if it was like a demand thing, I'd definitely be like, that's a little okay. Yeah. Especially given the fact that I know for certain anytime, because families feud. Anytime there was an argument in any way, shape, or form, They definitely would likely bring up how much they love you, how much they do for you, and things like that. And so I like the point that Omar made about essentially like children being like a retirement plan or something like that. You don't throw that in my face. I don't like it with anything. I don't like shit thrown in my face. I don't like when someone does something for me and then years down the line, months down the line, hell, even days down the line. Remember that time I did this for you?
Because where does it stop with your parents' age, right? Damo, are you tracking right now how much money you are putting into that baby's mouth in your hands?
Exactly. Not at all. Not at all. And that's what really like pisses me off is the fact that I have kids and I want them to be fucking world changers, life changers. At no point, like my daughter's tall. I'm like my family. Oh, they're gonna play basketball. Sure, let them. Women getting paid hella more anyway. Cool, let them. At no point have I thought of it as bet. I got the next 2 Angel Reese's. All I gotta do is wait 22 years, and hey, I'm good for life. That's never been a thought to me. Like that never crossed my mind. Like I literally just have the mindset of they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do, and I'm here to support them. And when it comes to people, because I have this whole, we've had this conversation on the pod about this mindset of wanting to give back to my parents, pay my parents back, whatever. Every child has the right, and you know, if you have a good relationship with your parents, you should want to do for your parents, especially if they've done a lot for you. You should want to do for them. No parent has the right to dictate their child take care of them because they become successful in any field, despite how much you did for them. There is no world where a parent should be like, I put you through college, therefore, yeah, pay me. You owe it to me to pay me back. You owe it to me to pay for these trips. You owe it to me. That type of mindset is fucking disgusting, and it's sick, bro. It's just sick. I hate it.
I think for me, my biggest problem is the demand factor. And also because I know how Asian parents work. They are holding this over her head. It is something that comes up during the holidays. It is something that comes up during a lot of phone calls. Hey, so what are you gonna pay us back? Hey, so I know streaming's going well, but you know, I paid for your college. I wanted you to be an engineer. So like, when are you gonna use that degree? And like, you know, if not, are you gonna pay us? Like, I know how these conversations go. And my thing is like, if because I've also seen the other side of it where people are parenting like this and it ends up backfiring on them. Like if you want support from your child and you keep on holding shit over their head, if anything, it just again works in not your favor. Like it makes them build this sort of resentment for you. It makes them distance themselves from you because you keep on pushing this shit. But like, yeah, these are conversations that I've had specifically with my parents, and they've always told me to exactly like do the opposite. Like, you do not owe us anything. You know, if you want to help out, but you know, you have your own life. And you don't have to repay us for anything, especially if I tell you I'm about to pay for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if those parameters aren't set initially, why the fuck do you owe me something? And for people who are, I don't know what chat looking like or not, but people are calling me L son or whatever. One, this is something my parents legitimately told me. So how can I be an L son if I'm doing exactly what they want? And two, like I willingly give back. Like I don't even want to share exactly what I've done recently, but I willingly give back. I give generously to them. And I think that's
just
primarily
gave him 100,000. You just gave him 100,000. You did.
And I think that's primarily because of the fact that like the relationship is good. I don't feel any pressure from them. If they want help, hey, I'm gonna help out. So
yes, cannot retweet that higher outside of the fact that, gang, it's not even just specific to Asian households necessarily, in the sense that yeah, a lot of, or I guess have our difference here in the black household. Sometimes you turn 18, get out of my house type shit. But then, hey, gang, I raised you for 18 years. Give me this, give me that. I know that's definitely relatable in our community for a lot of people.
I was gonna say, I think this is relatable. I called B Souls about this yesterday. This is like the experience for the immigrant American child. Specifically for Asian Americans, the term tiger parenting has been coined for this exact thing. But even the people that are in lower or middle class incomes, like this conversation about children being a retirement plan has been the conversation of topic. And we're about to send the link out here in a second because I got to hear some of y'all's responses that are anti this. If you're not anti, then keep it to yourself. But I would just ask, does this extend to other situations where your child ends up quitting on you in these regards? I said this scenario in the space. I was like, if I invest in my kids to play basketball, AAU trainer, all these things like that, they get good enough to go to some sort of college, and then they get to play overseas. They play 1 year overseas and they stop playing basketball. Am I supposed to expect them to pay me back for all the trainings and everything like that? Like, why am I expecting them, because they did not live out my vision, to pay me back? I don't
keep it within
understand.
college. We can keep it within college. Like I said earlier, if she just got a different job, like, would y'all have the same take? I think a lot of this is primarily because of the fact that she's a streamer, and largely it's still not a respected field. People think like motherfuckers are lazy, entitled, and all of that. But again, if she went in for engineering and got a job in another field that's a typical corporate job that pays well, would y'all even have this take? And two, would her own parents even ask for the money back? I would bet no. Like this would be a non-issue. So
It wouldn't. And to Omar's point about the kid playing basketball and they owe their parents back. I'm not gonna say it's worse, but that's the reality in a lot of, and I'm gonna say black households. Niggas live vicariously through their kids, and the shit's sad. Like it's so many, especially when it comes to sport parents. Niggas people live vicariously through their kids, so they feel super entitled, and it's just it's nasty, bro. And I feel so strongly about it because I've seen so many people around me go through it. I didn't go through it. Thank God both my parents, I'm same time as Sage and Souls. You don't gotta pay me back. Whatever you want to do is what you want to do. I'm proud of you no matter what. They're supportive of anything I want to do. Never pressured me to do anything for them. It's always been for me. The only thing my mom ever wanted me to do was graduate high school because she didn't get a chance to. She had me when she was 17. She had to drop out and getting her GED later on in life. That's all she wanted me to do. Get graduate high school. The only thing my dad wanted me to do is go to college. He didn't get a chance to. That was the only thing they required me to do. And I did both of those things. They were happy with life. I know people in real life who parents live vicariously through them and they didn't live up to that expectation and they don't have good relationships with their parents to this day as adults. Like we're almost in our 30s and niggas don't go home for Thanksgiving. They don't go home for Christmas. All types of shit.
How you doing today?
What's up? You hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have to say I disagree, but only because when you think about it, she told her mom, "I'm going to give you this money back." So if you're gonna sign a contract and you're gonna give the money back, I would simply think that you would hold your word, and that's really where the problem is. It's like the morals of it. If you sit here and tell somebody you're gonna do something, you should do it.
Can I ask you? And I agree. Yeah, horrible. Whoever just came up, turn the stream down. Horrible for her to sign a contract to say that she has to pay him back. That's crazy. But what's paying them back in the situation? Because to me, I would think, all right, you helping them pay their bills, you sending them on trips, you're helping out around the house, you're taking care of them. Fuck it. You're taking care of your parents. That's paying them back, in my opinion. I don't think paying back should just be, we paid $170 for college. The only way you can pay us back is by giving us $170. I don't like that.
And if that's the case, you shouldn't take it. You should not take that stuff back. If you are sitting on, and I said this in the video that I just posted, if you are sitting on the beach in Punta Cana on your $10,000 retreat vacation and you roll over and tell Emily, hey, make sure you pay me back for college. No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
But don't y'all think it's also wrong to kind of just say, F my job, I'm going to just stream and you deal with the repercussions later?
She didn't say she
didn't say it. Yeah, she didn't say that, but you're pretty much saying that when you just sit here and say, I'm a stream at my job. You're like, when you're at work, you shouldn't be streaming at your job, especially if you work at a place where you're supposed to be carrying yourself professionally. So
I mean, but
she does it in the free time.
Not even that. People can aspire to want more. Like her parents, seems like I don't want to just say pressure, but it does feel like there was some type of pressure for her to do this thing, go to school, and have this certain way of living. And then she's 22 years old, 23 years old, working a job and realizes she wants to do more, something different with her life. And she attempted to do both. That's the best you can do, is try to do both. And it didn't work out. She got fired. She said, fuck it, I'm going to dive in with streaming, and became successful with it.
But why do it? But why do it at your job? Like, you could have waited till you got off for work and just said, all right, well, I want to pursue streaming.
That's not how entrepreneurship works.
Well, then at that point, then it becomes, okay, it's a little bit. I'm not saying that you have to pay your parents back. We all have taken money from our parents and said we're going to pay them back, and we haven't paid them back. But when you're literally telling your parents, I'm going to pay you back for, all the money I've taken or college or anything like that, you should at least try to hold up your word. And when you see a video of her saying,
Real quick, I think that's a recent thing though, right? Like the whole contract thing of I'm gonna pay him back.
Okay.
That changes things a little bit for me, but I would like to believe, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like they already had this belief system of you should pay me back prior to that contract being made. Like it was already a expectation probably in their head that, or I don't even know. Like once they saw the streaming shit kick off for her, all right, she's not gonna finish her engineering degree, or she did. She's not gonna go into the engineering field. She got to pay us back, and I think that's where like it's unfair to me. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't mind me asking, where you working right now?
I'm working at this factory.
All right, bet. Boom. So let's say the family really wanted you went to college to work at a factory. I know that doesn't equate, but just roll with it. Let's say, bam, we edit this clip up. This clip blows up so much, we are like, fuck it. We spot you X amount of dollars and you start your own YouTube journey and shit like that. If over time your aspirations are then to become a creator and you slowly but surely don't take your job as serious, but now because it's not your dream and your job is no longer working at the factory, would you feel like it's okay for your parents to then immediately 180 and be like, oh yeah, you gotta pay me back?
No, but again, if I told my parents, I would do it. But again, like you said, that could have been a new thing. So let's take that out the picture. If my mom or my dad or anybody said, hey, I need that money back from you, I would simply explain to them, like, either, hey, I'm not making that much money yet, let me progress myself a little bit more and we can start talking about that or whatever. But if they're doing it straight out of your spite of me doing this job or me getting a YouTube channel that's blowing up, that'd be a different situation. And at that point, I would. What you gonna say?
No, I was.
No, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you. I thought you were wrapping up. Go ahead.
No, yeah. So yeah, that'd be a different situation, and we'd have to have a different conversation. With me being grown, I'm gonna tell you, look, I'm a grown man. I'll do what I want to do, just like she could tell her mom, I will do what I want to do. But at the end of the day, it's just really about morals. That's really what I think about it.
You know what's messed up, and we're gonna move on. I appreciate you, but you know what's messed up in this situation? Literally, if she quit streaming today and went back to finance banking on Wednesday, this shouldn't be a conversation.
Right. That's true.
But that's why her parents are stupid. So,
oh fuck.
We appreciate you.
I just think it's a older generation ideology necessarily. I don't know. Yeah, I just think it's like a grandfather conversation. No, not even a grandfather conversation. I think it's just something that the past generation always teaches the next generation that, hey, you look out for me. This is all I did for you. You got to pay me back type shit. And it's just like, look, I'm not saying I want a bunch of entitled ass snot-nosed brats growing up not doing anything for their parents. Nobody's saying that. But I don't like the do it my way or, hey, support me because we didn't do it my way kind of thing that I'm hearing. I don't know all of the story. I'm finding out about it live, but hey, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, and that's tough.
Is there a backstage?
Yeah, we got. Yup.
Yo, what's good? You hear me?
Yep.
So, as I noted in chat, I don't disagree with the stance here, but I just wanted to bring a new element over, and it's basically, do you guys think that our parents are kind of like mooching off our success in a way? I only say that as in also coming from an Asian household. This doesn't happen with my parents, but I definitely feel that this is...
Go ahead.
Yeah, is that me?
No.
Oh, okay. But I definitely feel like, especially because she only signed the contract after she started streaming and because she completed her degree, got into an Ivy League school, that means that that you were already on that path of, I'm going to put you through this good education. You don't have to pay it back. You just have a good paying job, and you can kind of do your own thing as long as you're kind of boxed in this 18-year path. But only right after she started streaming and only after she started paying the money. Sometimes they're giving them gifts and giving them trips. Do they go through the whole contract of pay me $170K? And I only say that as in based on the tweet that Omar was reading about how Emily's already giving them gifts and things. I just feel like they found ways to, I can get more money out of this because you're being successful. So let me just juice it.
I would say I think it's more spiteful than mooching. I guess you could say it's mooching at the end of the day. It will fit the term, but I think it's spite. She's not following the career path that they want, therefore they're being spiteful with it. not only are we going to accept gifts, not only are we going to allow you to pay our mortgage or buy us a house or cars or whatever else you're paying when it comes to helping out. Now we're going to throw you in this we're going to throw you in this contract because you gave me $10,000 and now you don't want to give me $10,000 or whatever the case is. I think it's way more spite.
Yeah, I don't think it's a case of like, oh, she's making millions now. We can get her check now. I don't think that's the case at all. I think it is a case of like what Damo said. The main issue here is she went into a career path that they didn't approve of, and now they feel like they need to be paid back simply off of that. Again, if she got a job in her field, they wouldn't be asking it. And I think that's the weird part in all of this. But yeah,
No, I agree, and I guess my bigger thing is like dollar for dollar. Like even though she sent 46,000 recently and sent 10,000 before, like I think she's already sent over 50,000 of like value, so to speak. And if they're being like if they're going dollar for dollar with like signed contracts, that's where I think that they're trying to get extras on top of like her like goodwill and just like I'll treat you guys nice and we're family, etc.
Yeah, I can't jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh yeah, man, they're mooching because I mean, if she wasn't making the money, you can't ask for it. So by default, they can't mooch, I guess. But I definitely see where you're coming from in the sense of, well, now you are making this money, so is asking for that automatically mooching? I would say no, but presentation matters. And that's something that we don't necessarily have, but niggas are going to be parasocial and try to find that out.
I appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, bring the disagreeers up. And I'm gonna also say this: why the hell is she allowed to go to Columbia if it almost made you go broke? Give a damn if she wants. Somebody Droopy said that in my video. Yo, she wanted to go to your TV loud. Your TV loud.
Yeah, we're echoing on your end.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
What's it called? The idea that she's allowed to go to Columbia, even if she wanted to go to, they said that the parents wanted her to go to another school. Don't let her go to Columbia. Don't pay for her to go to Columbia. Hey, make your own way. There's some dumbass shit. But how you doing today?
How are you?
Say it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay. I think I can't argue or disagree on Emily's front because that's a bit too parasocial for me, but I can argue on the fact that, like how you guys said, if someone demanded money to pay it back, or if some parents see it as a retirement fund that their kids be successful and pay them for it, I would say, isn't it somewhat your due diligence to want to pay for it if your parents gave you a better life that they can achieve in their
it's a mutual thing though. Nothing is mandated. I don't like the fact that a contract was offered, to be very straightforward, but that's not my fucking business. But yeah, I don't think none of this is legal binding. I don't think once you give birth to a child in 22 years after you fund for that child should now fund you.
It's not an obligation. That's the main thing. It shouldn't be obligation.
It should be something that's where we disagree then. I could argue that point. I think it should be your obligation.
Why would you say that?
Should be an obligation and is an obligation are two different things. It's not an obligation. Yeah, and mind you, all of this is contingent.
Well, I guess I'm arguing it more like on a moral front, like.
Oh, that's fine.
And that's where I'm getting at. Yeah. So the reason why I agree with where Omar was going with that, is because I guess in a perfect world, but in a perfect world, all these kids are raised perfectly. In a perfect world, all these kids are raised perfectly, treated fairly, all these other things. We don't know how she was treated. We don't. No matter what we're trying to say. So the idea that she's obligated.
Well, don't argue it. Don't argue it about the situation. He's just saying it in general. Should you give back to your parents? You should. Like
even if they demanded it, should you want to? Yes. Should be a should. I don't even think that changes anything, to be honest.
That's why I disagree.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I believe because I have a good relationship with my mother that I will do for her. If I had a bad relationship with my mother and I ended up being better than what I am, that does not mean that I'm giving her a damn thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm arguing.
And I'm about to say my disconnect and where I disagree is strictly once niggas start demanding shit.
Oh yeah, GG's.
If I become successful and now it's a demand and I have to do this, whether I wanted to or not, whether our relationship was good or not, now our relationship is bad because the fuck are you talking about? I have to do X, Y, and Z, especially if you didn't put up for this, especially if You didn't put me in a situation to be successful in the field I am. What do you mean you were demanding me to pay you back or demanding me to do anything? That's crazy.
And how do you quantify? How do you quantify that?
Can I ask Beasels his opinion on that? Because I think this opinion that you guys have is very rooted in like America, because you are born in the land of the free. I feel like Beasels might have a more interesting opinion, saying that his parents didn't come from the land of opportunity, did bring him to here.
Yeah, no, I think yeah, I think everyone's been talking about it in chat. There are like, and she even mentioned it in her tweet. Like, there is a conversation going on within the Asian community and just Asian families in general of this idea of owing your parents because they raised you. And like we're talking about right now, there's parallels to that with Damo Sage's and Omar's family too. So maybe that's not exclusive to the Asian community specifically. But I do want to ask you this, like, if she did get a job in her field of like what she was studying, do you think she should still owe her parents the money?
Here's what I'll say. I think it's very petty to be, you owe me 170 for Colombia, but I think the idea of paying it forward in the form of gifts or paying it in a retirement fund is, yeah, I think you still should do that no matter what job she got. No matter, even if she did get an engineering job, I think she would still pay it for it. I think it's petty to be like, you owe me 170 for all I've done for you.
But so how do you then go about quantifying? And Butterman, I missed your message, so please DM it to me. How do you go about quantifying the amount of money if she doesn't get to this level of success? Because honestly, this is perceived success. It seems like Emily doesn't have 170K to be giving to her parents. So how do you quantify?
Well, like I said, I think the pettiness is putting a dollar to it, but I think the idea of making sure, like you guys said, if your parents were in a bind, you would help them out. I think that's something that's morally obligated from you. And I don't even think it should be oh, you were successful, so you owe me. I think it's simply for the fact that I think it is, you raised me, I should pay. I should help you. I think that's a. And the last
thing that I want to ask, do you feel like that's contingent on the relationship with the parent? Because if the parent is, I'm being serious, I'm gonna take it there, burning cigarette holes into your arm.
I was gonna say that. I think it's very. I think we're playing loose with the terms of like, oh, a bad relationship. I don't think her, because I think a lot of people, and not you guys specifically, but
you're arguing the concept. I don't care about her anymore. Just the concept of you should be obligated. So that means
I come from foster care, so I can personally attest to this. But I think yes, abusive relationships would obligate different things. But even then, like if they raised you and you turned out right, maybe. But obviously, abuse is an extreme thing, and I wouldn't agree with that. But for the most part, if you went to Colombia, I mean, come on now.
But it's not about.
We're playing very loose with tiger parenting's abuse, and that equates to burning cigarettes in the child. Like, I would argue that if they went into that, if she went to Colombia, that she lived in a very favorable household, that she should be very lucky to.
But again, you're not arguing her situation. You're arguing just the overall sentiment of the obligation to pay back your parents if you ended up being better than or successful or whatever the case may be. So with that,
even if you aren't successful, if you had a good parent, pay them back. Even if you're a janitor, even if
so it's based off of the relationship between you and your parent.
Oh yeah.
So then it's not an obligation. Yeah. Then the obligation is not if they raised you.
But I think the idea is because, like you guys said, if they demanded it, that suddenly changes things. I mean,
I'm trying to put myself in her situation. Let's say my parents did the exact same thing, right? Yeah, I become a successful person. I would probably most likely give back to my parents in some way or fashion as much as I can, because in the back of my head, I know for a fact I wouldn't be here. My bad. I know for a fact I wouldn't be in the position where I'm at if it wasn't for their sacrifices and them putting in the time and money to invest in me. But my thing is like, again, to what everyone is saying here, once you start pulling like a specific dollar amount to it, and again, I can just imagine in my head, this is something they are holding over her head. 170K now, you turn into a streamer. Like, what's going on? Like, I think that's where it gets really fucked up for me.
And let me ask you this last thing before we continue on. So, do you also think that it's petty or wrong to be receiving these lavish gifts on top of asking for the money?
Can you say the question again?
Do you think that it's petty or wrong for them to be asking for and accepting lavish gifts and still asking for the money?
I already said yeah. I said even if they didn't receive the lavish gifts, I thought it was petty that they even put a dollar amount to it. I think putting a dollar amount to it, but I think the idea should always go like, hey, I raised you.
Oh,
you turned out very well, successful. I mean, isn't it a slap to my face for you to be so frivolous with your job and be like, I'm not stopping my stream for a job after I spent so hard trying to get you here? I mean,
dollar and
so many people don't get to that point to get to Colombia. And some people even get to Colombia and can't pay for it. I mean, I think it's a slap in the face to parents, us, to be in a very favorable position and just treat it so frivolous like that.
She still has the degree. If she earned the trip to Colombia, like what she got out of it, she got out of it.
Yeah,
not necessarily the job.
She could the job with. Oh, I'm doing a subathon. I'm averaging 20 streamers. I'm not gonna stop for a job, even knowing all the sacrifices. And I'm saying, like, if I was a parent, all the sacrifices I did, and you just throw it away.
Yeah, but on the other side,
she always has a chance to go back. And
she can go back and take the job, and on the other side of that, she's a millionaire, quote unquote. So you say that the risk was taken, and it ultimately proved to be okay. Again,
but if it didn't plan out, I mean.
But it did.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I think that's a slap in the face to say that. What if it didn't work out? I think it's a slap in the face to demand a dollar amount or to demand a gift in general. And this is just a basic thing. This isn't even with parents anymore.
It was paid to do the dollar amount. I will not argue on that.
It's beyond petty though. It's disrespectful. It doesn't even have to be parents.
It's beyond disrespectful to just be like.
Well, hold on. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be a parent even. It could be your girlfriend, your friend, whatever. Demanding a gift, generally, you talked about morals to start it off. That's morally crazy. To demand something from somebody just because they're in your life, they're present in your life, is objectively crazy. Now, I'm not saying if you don't have a positive relationship with somebody else. I'm not saying, okay, in a positive relationship with somebody else, if you have it, oh yeah, go bless up, vice versa. I think that's perfectly fine. But I do think to say that there's somewhat of a regulation, obligation, a moral compass of right or wrong or anything like that if a person does not give something immediately, and then furthermore you can't even quantify it, so it's already kind of like dishonest from there. So if I'm broke necessarily, if I'm like, you brought up a janitor job earlier, if I'm a janitor, what is me giving to you any fucking way? What does that even look like?
You just live with your parents. Like, this is how it works. I think it's even kind of disrespectful because the only way to dismantle my argument is like, what if they burn cigarettes in your hole and that's how your
that doesn't necessarily mean that. Furthermore, I think
she doesn't have an argument that we agree with the original sentiments. If your parents,
like I said, the only part we disagree on is like the demanding. I don't even think that's disrespectful. I think it's petty to put a number on it.
It definitely hurts the relationship as well.
That is semantics on the word disrespect and petty, and at that point, we should probably just move on. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I was trying to get my point across. I'm
go
just
ahead,
saying. I think it's
a
I'm about to say nobody's let me talk. I just think it's a paradox, though. Like, yeah, sure, a demand isn't disrespectful, whatever the fuck. But I think if someone demands something from me, I may take that as whatever, and that may harm the relationship. This whole soliloquy, this whole standard is based on the fact that if you have a good parent and you turn out well, then yeah, you should probably give back. But if that said parent ends up demanding things the second you grow up, you could argue right then and there that, hey, maybe they weren't exactly a good parent, or hey, maybe the love isn't truly what you thought it was, and that therefore can change the definition of the relationship. And if the definition of the relationship changes by virtue, then maybe the standard and obligation does as well. That's just how I view it.
All right. Appreciate you for coming up, man. Let's go ahead and move on.
We had a bet for over under 20 beeps. I was trying to get it out of here before they made the bet. Dang. Bring up a couple more. Yeah, 18. Yeah, Robin. How you doing today?
You are unmuted.
Yep.
Is he talking? Yep.
Yeah, you big muted, man.
Oh, wait, am I in this bit?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, I can't even see myself on a little thing. What's up, fellas?
Crazy.
What's good?
What's cracking?
Nothing much. Now, I got a weird perspective on this because it's kind of like bias in the aspect of like, I'm kind of in a situation where I feel like I'm obligated to take care of my parents. I only believe that if your parents was like abusive towards you, that would be the only justification for you to like not try to take care of them. Now, as far as them putting a number on it, that's out of pocket.
You just had to say.
That's out of pocket. Now, I don't know if like they went into college and expressed to her that they, especially like yo, because it's on the contract, right?
This was after she graduated college. So no, they didn't go into college. She said that they made a passing comment one time about, oh, you got to pay us back her freshman year, but they never brought it up and put it onto paper until she graduated. And,
That is
and
crazy.
quit her job and got fired from her job.
Oh, so they waited till she was out the field of study. As far as like she completed her
Essentially.
course, she did everything she was supposed to. She got into the field, and they was like, "Hey, since you quit, I'm gonna slap you with this contract."
Mhm.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. That's crazy. I would think that obviously buying them gifts, taking them on trips, putting money in their pocket, as far as like knocking out bills and shit, that should be like kind of mandatory. Depending on if you like have a relationship with your parents. Like I started off saying like, if your parents just flat out abusing you, then there's no reason for you to be responsible for anything. But if your parents was there and they tried, you know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of disingenuous as an individual to tell yourself like, yeah, I'm not going to have any type of liability over the people who brought me here if they actually tried, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all say mandatory not knowing or obligated not knowing that has no other criteria. If you physically cannot do it, if you financially cannot provide for them or give back to them at all, then you can't do it. But that doesn't fit what everybody's saying, like the exact verbiage that they're saying. It shouldn't be mandatory. It should be if and can, not mandatory.
Yeah, depending on the situation for sure. But I think, okay, yeah, that do make sense. If you able to, then it should. I think if able, it should be mandatory. If not able, it's not even possible.
There we go.
I mean, if not able to contribute financially, contribute some other way or helps whatever way you
Yeah.
can. I feel like at the very least, but just this automatic thought everyone has of nah, it's mandatory that you give back or help your peoples. I mean,
Do
hey,
y'all think that that's like kind of brainwashed into people based on the society? Because I feel like growing up, that's what we was told.
I don't think it was brainwashed based off in a way actually, because you see social, especially in today's day and age, you see social media, you're seeing all these people who are around your age, younger, and they're able to do it, so it makes you want to do it. And
Yeah.
just growing up, you see people that have seen their parents go through a hard time or had a moment or whatever it was. You love your parents, you want to help them no matter what. That, I feel like that's a baseline feeling for a lot of people, or at least should be, if you have a decent relationship with your parents. So is that. I won't say it's fully brainwashed, but in a way, you could make the argument.
I think it's a baseline feeling to just want to pay respect for those who paved the way. I think in any field, even with your family, it's a basic thing to want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But again, the demanding is just like, I don't know.
The putting a dollar sign on it is crazy. But I
Yeah.
draw a parallel to that directly with like black people in our community. If like someone make it out, quote unquote, a lot of times it's a lot of pressure from family members for that person to spread the wealth, so to say. And if another individual in the family member or in the family fall on hard times, they be looking like, hey, you got it, then you should look out for me type deal. I
But what
think,
makes it worse is the same people that had a handout and expect something will be the ones that didn't help you when you needed it or didn't put you in a situation to be successful. The rappers that make it out, the same family members that want didn't put no money up for studio time. They didn't pop out to no shows. They ain't buy none of them CDs or stream their
shoot,
songs. It's just
yeah,
crazy.
they don't even share it.
Nothing. They just, oh, my cousin's a rapper, I guess. But then you blow up and it's, oh, my cousin's a rapper. That's cuz for real. Like that shit's whack.
Yeah, is it fair to say that is this situation would be different because they held the weight as far as the financial end of school because she couldn't pay for it like that herself.
She should have went to Columbia.
I'm about to say, does she not got a grant? Does she not got a scholarship? I mean, listen, I'm Mr. Dropout, so maybe for Columbia shit works different. But
I think people are definitely gassing like how like not capable they are of paying this. You don't just pay 170K cash for college without having Like that's not.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Even if you had 200K in a checking account, like you're not about to, like that literally makes no sense.
Even if you made 300K a year for a job, like you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Even if it's extended over the 4 years, you can divide it by 4. It doesn't make any sense.
And like
Yeah, it's
again,
like
like how would
50,000 a
you even
year.
quantify it? So like if I pay for your trip to, I don't know, Mexico and it's 5K, now do I only owe you 165? Like it's just, like people don't do that shit. I don't know, bro.
Normal people don't do that shit, B. So
Yeah,
you're
normal.
absolutely right. No, normal people aren't tit for tatting. Because again, her whole life wasn't tit for tatting. Damo does not have a running bill for his 2 kids unless he's pulls it out.
He got that in the notes app right
Yeah,
now.
it's just
Do y'all hit y'all?
This one's free. My other one, Lyric. Oh yeah, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
Do y'all?
Hey, this man, wow.
do people hit their exes with the bill? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Real shit, real story.
Oh, I think women
I know
would
somebody
try
that
it.
did that. I know somebody
Yeah,
that
I'm
did
about to
that.
say, I think I actually have a story time.
I know
I
know
think-
somebody did that, but
I had one to try me like that.
I think it depends. It depends on how bad the breakup was, and if the spouse is actually attached to you still. But some people be trying to hurt you.
Levels too.
We appreciate you guys.
Especially once you get past the moving.
All right, fellas, have a good night.
You too, man.
You too, gang.
Can we try to get one more disagreement? We only have every time we do this, people do not follow the rules. We don't want to hear your
it's half
opinion.
agreements. They're
Damn.
pulling sages. Hey, gang, pick a side and die
Yeah.
over there. First guy.
He probably doesn't know he's up.
Hey, what's up, bro?
How you doing today?
What's good?
Hey, look, just like Souls, like I'm Asian myself, Filipino. Now, I'll
Wait,
say
is this
this.
Butterman?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey
Appreciate
man,
you, man.
hey man, I'm in Colorado right now. Well, boy, it's already cold. That's why you see all of this shit. My bad, dog.
You good,
And the
man.
lights went off. No, but I'll say this about Asian parents. I wouldn't say it's disagrees, more in-depth context about Asian mentality, like actual tiger parenting and stuff. So it's not about the money. The 170K shit, like if she stayed as an accountant, the parents wouldn't even would have asked for a dime. If she would have got fired by status and as a bank accountant without becoming a streamer, they still wouldn't ask her for a dime. It's the fact that she went streaming. That's when they did the contract. What it is about, it's as petty as fuck. I promise you, it's petty as fuck. It's about bragging. It's bragging rights. You brag to not only to your colleagues, but to your brothers, to her brothers and sisters. So
That's a fact.
around the family. I know that for a fact because when I was growing up, me and my brother got compared to our cousins.
Yep.
We got compared a lot. And it's for us, on my end, we got the negative side until I turned 18 and I joined the army. And now my cousin, he tried to join the Marine Corps when he got to the age, and they denied him. And he went from, why can't you be like them to why can't you be like you? Why can't they be like me? It's fucked up on both sides. So it's not even about the money. It's about how much can you gloat to to somebody? It's like, hey, my son is doing better than your son, and stuff like that. It's traditional. Streaming's not traditional. It's volatile. It's up and down. We can see there's so many fall-offs and rises to the stream platforms. You could have a high rise, and next thing you know, you could just fall down a cliff at a snap of a finger.
Yeah.
One, it's they can't respect it. Unless Souls knows this. Unless you're a doctor, a nurse, or a bank accountant, or a lawyer, they don't. If you're not any of those jobs, they don't respect your job.
Yeah, and I'm honestly glad my parents even adjusted their mindset, because I've told the story a lot on the pod. When I told them I wanted to get into full-time streaming, knowing what my degree was, there was definitely a decent amount of pushback of hey, you're doing, you're in college for computer science, try to get in that field. But I am definitely grateful for the fact that, again, they accepted the career path that I chose. And at the end of the day, hey, this with how hard it is to get a job out here, he landed a career that's paying him well. He can provide for himself. He can provide for us. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to worry about him getting a job. Like he's set. So I'm definitely grateful for my parents for having that mindset. Because again, I've seen the other side, even in my own family, and this idea of like, I mean, if the relationship's good, then you should pay back. This exact behavior is what makes the relationship not good. This behavior pushes your children away. I've seen this firsthand, and that's why my parents are like that with me, because they know if they keep on like nagging me about the shit, it is gonna push me away, and they want to maintain a good relationship with me. So,
now I feel you on that. No, hey, W parents. No, I'll say this. My parents were like that. Was like that too. Like they were like very tiger parents shit. Like they wanted me to go to college when I was 18. I always wanted to go to the army. Everybody knew in the entire family I wanted not even just the army, but just join the military. I made an ultimatum to my mom that, in my opinion, changed her mind for the better. It's either I join the army and you accept it, or I join the army and don't ever call me your son again.
Damn.
That's the truth. Yep. It was the ultimatum. It's like, either don't call me your son no more, I'll change my name. I will change my last name. I even told her, like, I'll make up some random bullshit. I'll find something.
Yeah.
Like, and from then on, it changed her mind. It went from, like, she stopped comparing. She actually stopped comparing. Now my titas and the chismosas, nah.
The Facebook moms still go crazy.
The Facebook moms, no. What they try to do recently is that they try to compare me and my brother, not my parents, but my aunties and my uncles. Like, we had to shut that shit down, but nah, they try to compare me and him, because I'm in the army. And I'm in the army, but he's a mechanic. They try to compare us too. I'm living by myself, even though I live in a goddamn barracks room. So I'm basically living with like 100 different dudes in just one same fucking building, at a small ass fucking cubicle, basically. But he lives with my parents. Like he's about to be 30 this year. I'm about to be 27 this year.
Yeah.
But it's two different lifestyles. He gets paid more than me, like by a large margin, as a fucking mechanic. And yet it's always the same fucking thing. Why can't you be like Nico? Look at how successful he is.
Butterman's trying to get it off. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I am.
He said, "Look you now."
Hell yeah. No, what I am is that I'm tired of tiger parents.
This I ain't gonna lie. This topic really do get personal with Asian, because it is very prevalent within the Asian community. Everything.
I'm letting y'all talk.
I had to check my auntie. I had to check her. She was like this was like 5 years back. She was like, so, like, why didn't you become a doctor? I was like, bitch, that ain't my fucking dream. You knew what my dream was. Like, hey, that's my little cousin's dream. She wanted to be a nurse. That ain't me. The fuck you putting that on? Yo, I caused a ruckus. We didn't talk to her. Me and her didn't talk to her for like 2 years. And I've always had bad blood with my grandma, because my grandma she a bitch. No. She
Okay, Butterman.
All right. We gotta keep going.
Thank you, Butterman. Thank you.
Hey, I gave him the space because he super chatted, gifted a lot to our community.
I don't give a fuck.
He needs therapy.
He needs a real therapy.
You gotta talk to somebody, Swan, because we on the internet, bro. We had that discussion with you, but like we on the internet, bro. These other niggas don't need to hear this shit. That shit was getting personal.
Hate that we couldn't find a disagreeer. Look.
Yeah, that one dude did, the first dude.
Yeah, the one dude, but it was it ultimately ended up being a semantics conversation. So no real. I still have yet to be presented a good argument.
Yeah, we got a couple backstage, but appreciate y'all, man.
Y'all be all right.
I'll be on Twitter after this, because I still have yet to find a good disagreement. Shouts out to Soul Negro Kage for $9.99, says watching Raw on Netflix is the Clippers stadium. No Clippers merch. Ice Cube's son literally bought a Lakers-themed WWE belt. Clippers fans don't exist.
Yeah, they
So
really
Negro
don't.
Kage, use punctuation next time, brother.
They really don't. And this joint is cooking up for any wrestling fan out there. As an omni casual, this shit crazy.
Shout out to Mortuka for 1999.
He's on fire.
My little homie caught a body the other day. Disappointed in little folks.
Why did you say that? I don't believe
These
you.
YNs is tripping, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't believe you. I mean, then again, the young niggas do be IG live in the shit, or they stopped doing. No, they haven't. They be IG live in the shit. They still be posting their bodies and laughing on Twitter. So why would you tell us that?
Abdul sends $10 to say, a wise man once said, the smartest man in the room who knows who isn't the smartest. That's
I'm a
not how
dumbass
that
that
goes.
believes that.
I'm about to say, you tried it.
Wait, he still wait, did he misquote it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he
not how
did
that
misquote
goes.
Oh shit. I got the gist of it and sounded it out. Oops.
And last but not least, Butterman sends that $1.99 to say, hey, I have a therapist already. LOL. Like, for real. LOL.
Nah, we just fucking with you, twin. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, let's keep going because I promise you I don't give a fuck about this topic.
I'm gonna keep pushing. Like that.
No, I'm talking about this Joy Taylor.
This next one.
We
fuck.
shouldn't do that, right? We should play into it. I give so much fucks about Joy Taylor.
I mean, that's kind of what the theme was, man. We gotta lock in on everything. Let's do it.
A lot
Let's
of people
talk about
did.
Joy.
Now, let me chill.
All right, this past weekend, a lawsuit came out at Fox that revealed that many people in the company were using their positions of power to do many bad things. The suit filed by Skip's former hairdresser, that is Skip Bayless, the one and only, MJ's number one superstar, who the company regularly used for other employees around the office since 2012. There are 14 counts of crimes, including sexual battery. All this is alleged being claimed. The beginning of the lawsuit summarized the charges, with half of them being wrongful business practices, the other half regarding workplace environment, which the internet took and ran with. Some details on the hairdresser before I start reading anything. Miss Faraji, part-time hairstylist at Fox from 2012 to 2016. Then she was brought on full-time. Befriended Joy Taylor while employed, which is how she found out about much of the workplace crimes. Also accuses Fox for not properly paying employees. Hired a therapist due to the stress involved and kept a journal, which was included in the report, insinuating that this would have been hard to fake. She was fired June of 2024, so last year, and started to push back against HR and became more vocal about the workplace. Let me get into some of the meat and potatoes. Miss Faraji did not. This is actually from the documents. Miss Faraji didn't know who to turn to, but as she knew Miss Taylor was sleeping with Mr. Dixon, who's one of the heads over at Fox Sports, she turned to her surprisingly. Miss Taylor responded to get over it and explained that she herself had her job because of Mr. Dixon, and that Miss Faraji only had to do her job because Miss Taylor requested her. She warned that Mr. Dixon could take both away. Miss Faraji was terrified and then turned to her coworker, Anonymous, to discuss the situation. Anonymous responded that Mr. Dixon was disgusting, that the entire situation was sick, but that it wasn't shocking given Fox's culture, and that Miss Faraji should remain quiet if she wanted to keep her job. As a single mother who needed the job to support her son, Miss Faraji had no choice but to remain silent. Now, this is where people really want to have conversation. Joy Taylor is up and through this thing. She's all through the bitch, right? Joy Taylor and Miss Faraji became friends when Joy moved from Miami in hopes of Undisputed. Joy claimed that she was lonely since her husband wasn't in town with her, so her and the accuser regularly got food and drinks. One of the trips, Miss Faraji noticed Joy brought an older man who she didn't know at the time was Charlie Dixon. Joy claimed that they were just friends and didn't tell her who it was until a day at work, until Faraji ran into Dixon on the elevator, and Joy explained who he was and keep it quiet. Miss Faraji claimed that she explained it was wrong and distanced herself from the relationship. Joy's husband suspected the relationship after a work party, and that's why they divorced. Around this time, after learning of Miss Taylor and Mr. Dixon's sexual relationship, Miss Taylor's then fiance broke off the engagement and threatened to go public with all that she knew. I'm going to read some of that here because apparently this is.
Oh, she's not with Earl anymore? I thought she was with Earl for a minute. Earl Watson.
I was like, who the fuck is Earl, B-Souls?
Earl? Oh, you don't know Earl? My bad.
What is this
My
nigga
bad.
talking about?
My bad.
Nigga dropped the
You
first
don't
name.
know Earl?
Like, we just all on first name basis.
My bad. I was talking
She not
to
with Earl no more? Yeah, dead ass. I see them in there. I thought you meant Earl Sweatshirt. I'm like,
my bad, man. My bad.
Or maybe somebody on our staff. All right, cool. This is one of the claims. Miss Taylor again uses her sexuality to get on the show. In approximately February 2020, Miss Taylor asked Miss Faraji to meet her for lunch in Beverly Hills. When Miss Faraji arrived, she found Miss Taylor with a man, Emmanuel Aicho, aka Mr. Aicho. Miss Faraji didn't know Mr. Aicho, but could tell that they two were romantically involved, twiddling each other's thumbs and stuff. A few moments after the meeting, Mr. Aicho at the lunch, Miss Faraji noticed him in the hallway while at work. Miss Faraji later asked Miss Taylor if Mr. Aicho also worked at Fox. Miss Taylor confirmed and explained that she wanted Mr. Aicho to eventually recommend her on the show Speak for Yourself. Miss Faraji became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that she should probably not sleep with Mr. Dixon and Mr. Aicho at the same time, as Mr. Dixon is a very powerful man that may become very angry. Miss Taylor told her not to worry about it. She explained that she was also now powerful, and once Mr. That's always, ain't that it? Ain't the woman taking the dick always saying, yeah, I'm powerful now.
I'm running game right now.
You sound like a superhero script, right?
I've seen too many Tyler Perry movies. And once Mr. Dixon was no longer useful to her, she would follow through on her plan to tell the company that he forced himself on her. She would not allow herself to be forced out by Mr. Dixon like other women talent. Damning. Damo. React.
Look, man. So we gonna address the skip shit too, right? Or are we just...
We'll address the skip shit. We'll
Okay,
address
okay,
the skip
okay,
shit.
okay.
They've
just
been
wanna say-
asking for Joy Taylor.
No, I feel you. I just know a lot of people I've seen have the reaction, oh, y'all so worried about Joy and not Skip. Who don't pay for pussy? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely did not give two shits about this entire story up until I read followed through with her plan to say that he forced himself on her when he was no longer useful to her. When I read that, I could have gave two shits about anything else in this document. That is egregious, and that's terrible. This whole situation, terrible look on women's sports, for women's sports journalism, women's sports heads, all the justified women that do deserve a shot. Hey, y'all gonna look real bad because Joy Taylor is out here tailoring around. I'm not surprised. As I said in the space earlier, we all knew what was going on because every time you looked and she was on the show, I thought I was on Twitch with how them titties was out. So obviously something was going on. That was a red flag that, hey, obviously something gotta be up because she got them things stinging every chance she gets. But to sit there and genuinely say, you're going to accuse this man of doing whatever to you when he's not useful, sick work. Hey, throw her to that network with Jason Whitlock, bro. She's done. She's cooked.
God damn. I mean, for me, I've been trying to do better at this. These are all allegations to me, and my question is like, we've talked about so many allegations on this pod. You know, like people allegedly doing shit. Do y'all think like once you've been alleged to do something, you can even shake off that reputation? Because I feel like at this point, like the reputation's on everyone involved at this point. Like I don't think they could just like shake off that reputation.
Well, nobody cares. This doesn't matter. And I know I sound so every time some of these situations happen, I get into this mode, but nobody cares. No, really nobody cares. Wasn't Stephen A was alleged of something a long time ago? Do y'all even remember that?
I do.
No.
What was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I just made that up. As far as I know, I just made none of this shit matters. None of this matters. None of
do
this
remember, like,
matters.
when I was younger, some shit about Stephen A. But I don't know.
He's a breast man or an ass man. None of this. I'm being honest with you. These none of this matters. Just same thing with the police when they do stuff. They're gonna land another job somewhere else. This does not matter.
Nah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be blunt. I didn't really tripping off too much of this shit. If all the allegations are true, that's kind of tough. She sounds like a Marvel villain. That's where I started checking out. Like, my 6-month plan all went to shit because I was gonna explode. Like, sound too cartoony. So at some point, I got bored with the plot. I know that's fucked up. That's not the discourse you want. I'm assuming everybody just wants us to dunk on her, call her a slut or some shit. I don't care. So apologies on that. Said it twice. I know that's a keep it a buck sin. But reality of the situation is, man, yeah, Evil Joy, woo. Yeah, it just sounds so scripted. I'm sorry.
Let me say this. Let me say this though, because I think this is where I got a problem. This is low. I can't shake off the Kroger trips. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if it's funny, you can't shake it off. If it's funny, you're cooked. So memes are always eternal.
Because you should have fucked at Publix. Smashing a coworker is not news. I'm sorry. And when they tried to pull that shit off with the 2 people on ABC News,
Ime,
I get
free my guy, man. Oh, he's free, but
when they tried to pull that shit off with the people at ABC News, that wasn't that. And again, there you go. Bezos, Ime found a job literally the next year. I promise you, that does not matter. When they tried to pull that shit off with the people at ABC News, I was like, damn, y'all ain't never fucked a coworker? What kind of, do we live in America where smashing a coworker is illegal or something like this? I don't want to live in that America.
Oh, wow.
I don't. If you can't smash the people that you spend 8 hours a day with, where my hug at? Did you bring me lunch today?
Where is my?
Come here, girl. Play a little grab ass at the workstation. Come on. If we can't do that, what are we doing?
I'm being serious. When the email situation first happened, my first thought process, because I didn't know what was wrong about it, was like, damn, you can't fuck your coworkers now, like. But I was explaining the ethical reasons behind it. But
sometimes your home life is trash. Your girl just doing too much. You need that escape. God, I'm sick of this judgment. I really am.
Yeah, totally disagree. No married people should be at work fucking coworkers while married. Single people do single shit. But when you're married, you got a family. Yeah, you shouldn't be at work fucking a coworker because that's
they
messy.
were single. They were single.
Yeah, you added that on, Dom. What the fuck?
Whoa. Did not add it on. She was.
She's not with Earl anymore.
She was fucking with Mr. Dixon, and Earl found out and then got divorced.
Stop.
No, they weren't divorced. They were engaged.
So she had a fiance. She was engaged to be married. Regardless, she was in a relationship.
That's not married.
People in relationships shouldn't be. People in relationships.
Here you go.
I am off Omar's side, Dom.
Goalpost moving.
Listen, people should not be in committed relationships, engaged or married, at work, sleeping around with coworkers, because that brings drama to the workplace. It's unprofessional. Don't matter if you work at McDonald's or you're on Fox Sports. That shit should not fly. Shannon Sharp, hey man, he can beat the Doonies down all day. He's not in a relationship, or he's not married, or he's deemed single. That's fine.
What's the definition of unprofessional? Why is it unprofessional? Because if that's what they do in that profession, if anything, that's right along the line.
They fuck at Fox Network?
Yeah, obviously. Say that's what this lawsuit. Everybody's fucking.
I mean, everybody not fucking. I mean,
fuck someone. FS1.
So a lot of the clips coming out, everybody wasn't fucking. There were plenty of people.
Yeah, and that's cap too.
Say shout out Colin Cowherd, man, for being a solid one.
Oh yeah, Colin Cowherd. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Cowherd, man.
I mean, and sometimes you get. I mean, there's niggas that don't get pussy, and Colin is just a non-pussy. Hey, come on now. You know when you find out. We gotta stop with this, man. I'm getting sick of this. When you find out that the one girl is the thought, and there's always the one guy in the group chat that's like, oh damn, I didn't even know. I bet Colin didn't even know they was doing that. Yeah, because you're not a part of that. Colin probably got a little dick.
Come on, man.
And I'm not trolling. There's niggas
I'm
been fucking
serious.
the one bitch. No, I know. Niggas been fucking the one bitch and you just couldn't get none. That's on you.
Nothing is wrong with fucking at the workplace. I give that to you. Everything is wrong with people in relationships fucking their coworkers. Full stop. Period. Pause. End of sentence.
Would you need to fuck at work if you was getting it at home?
Isn't the problem with this like trying to rank up too? Like that's the thing.
Matter too.
Now, I do it.
But what
now,
you're talking about is completely different. Like
I'm about to
fucking at
say-
the workplace is one thing. Fucking at the workplace with a relationship is another thing. Fucking people at the workplace to move up the ranks is a completely other thing.
XP off a
Now,
dick.
now,
That's
now,
kind of
now.
crazy.
That don't
She's
matter.
getting XP. I don't.
And
I
now
don't
I
know.
disagree with y'all, because I will say this: in a male-driven field, where women women upgrade and moving up the ranks is not something common, and it's very hard to come by. If you gotta make them niggas come by so you can move up, I'm not mad at you, man. Get what get
Yeah,
it how you gotta
my
live.
thing. Yeah,
I'm
my
not
thing
mad at
is,
that.
how is that different? Okay, buddy over here has charisma.
We're trolling.
You got W dick. Use it wisely. I don't understand why using your gifts and skills it's really this whole moral and ethical thing behind it is just if you morally believe that that's the way that it should be, dog. If you got talents that others don't have, use them. They using it on you to get a leg up.
I'm saying
I
I'm
don't like badge grinding penis. So
I mean, again, if all the opportunities at Fox Sports was obviously equal and fair, then yeah, she bullshitting. But it's obvious the opportunities at Fox Sports is not equal and fair. It has been that obvious for a minute now, and all the women that come up through there will tell you how unfair it is. So I'm not mad if Joy had to suck a little dick to get a leg up, because shit, they wasn't gonna give her a leg up anyway. Suck that dick. I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
Now sucking that dick while Earl at home, crazy, bro.
That's what I thought you was gonna say. In order for her to get a leg up, she had to put her leg up, her legs up, one of the two. I ultimately, specifically for me, Earl being at home, Earl not being at home. Earl, if you was taking care of what you need to take care of, this would be the problem. Get her on YouTube, have her do her own shit.
That's just not true necessarily.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
There are some people that get cheated. There are people that get cheated on just for the sake of cheating. Like there are some people who they will have a partner that's doing everything they need to be doing at home, and they still will go out there and cheat.
Fuck is you with a cheater for? That's on you.
That's I mean, again, that's why I disagree with this nigga.
Accountability ass.
I'll ask the Uno reverse.
Hold yourself accountable.
Yes,
God.
so.
I'll ask the Uno reverse. What if it comes out all of this shit is cap? All of it.
Nah, I seen Icho
W
at
story.
Joy's house with his shoes off.
Nigga with no socks
finger like
under the
10
blanket.
times.
Nah.
And let me also say
Be in the
this.
car. Let me talk about my
Let me talk
coworker
about-
Joy. You just got head, buddy. Like
Let me talk
Doing
about
it.
Joy. Let me talk about Miss Taylor, man. Nigga this finger like 10 times.
I don't wash my hands. I know what he was doing. Let me show y'all this too, and then we got to keep it pushing on this because there's more to get into. Anybody built like this?
Oh no, here you go.
Come on,
This how
brother.
she popped up the Fox Sports, and you telling me she wasn't sucking dick?
Look at the square back there.
Come on, man. Why are we doing this now, man?
All right, yeah, you're right, Sage.
What's
That ain't
wrong
even
with
nothing to
y'all
talk
people?
about.
What's wrong with you niggas?
this gonna show the whole
boy.
problem. This y'all think Molly did the same thing?
Oh my god.
Putting it on all the women is crazy. Maybe.
And that's the problem. Motherfuckers are literally pulling up pictures of Taylor Rooks now. I mean, Taylor Rooks does a podcast with Joy Taylor.
Hey, nah,
she
yeah,
must
I
have
see-
sucked her dick.
yeah, I'm about to say that, and that ain't even. I don't even want to sound like a hot girl, but that ain't our line, fellas.
Nigga said she above average at best.
That ain't our line, fellas. We
I'm not-
can't
yeah, I'm
do
not- I'm
the
not about to
you
put
all
it
who
on.
you
I'm
hang
not-
with shit.
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm not
niggas
about
hang
to-
with some.
Yeah, I'm not about to.
That
I'm
ain't
not about
us.
to sit here and say now all the women's is out here just sucking dick to the top. I won't do that. What I will say is,
If it
all
comes out, you're
women's-
not surprised.
I'm not one. If it comes out, I'm not surprised.
If anything comes out,
Two,
I'm not surprised.
if you are sitting here doing these shows on national TV looking like a Twitch streamer, I'm definitely assuming you sucked a dick or two to get there. All I'm saying. If your titties got to be up to talk about LeBron James, I'm assuming you sucked a dick to be here. Because why are your titties out? We talking basketball.
She was taking a whole load. All right, so to continue down the line, and we've never, ever said this on this platform. Gotta tap in to the former Fox employees to see what they think. And our first stop, Again, we've never said this. Got to see what Jason Whitlock thinks.
That's never been uttered before, ever.
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly, it's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay, keep your distance.
React.
Yo, that nigga's sick. That nigga's sick.
Peanut butter skin.
I don't want to play. I didn't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore.
And peanut butter skin. I know
on
how I
all
get
the
down.
socks.
I had to stay away. Nigga, what? Nigga, you
Yo, Jason Whitlock been running around like he Jaguar right these last 24 hours, bro. I told y'all. That's what I've been dealing with. All right, Jason.
I gotta know what is he capable of.
Jason Whitlock has said so much. I've seen Marcellus Wiley put like a 16-minute video out responding. Shannon Sharp has said something. Like Jason Whitlock got everybody. They got to get their statements if they not like in the documents because he is bugging.
I mean, hey. All right.
That big rack. I seen that big rack. I knew.
So we do have to get into what our boy Skippy B. We got to get into what Skip Bayless was talking about in this situation. I had to take a pause, just honestly, because Skip is nasty. So it's alleged in that lawsuit, not just about Joy Taylor, but also about things that Skip Bayless was saying. After starting work on the Undisputed Morning Show starring Skip Bayless, the suit alleged that he began giving Faraji lingering hugs and kisses on the cheek while putting his body against hers and pressing against her breast. Now, at my dinner party, we had a conversation about acceptable hugs. I'm not gonna lie, some of these women come up with, and I'm not saying this is what happened. Let me not say in this. Let me preface that. One of the people at the party, I was like, what happens if you hug and then you start rocking? And they was like, that's out of pocket. And then somebody else added on, yeah, and then you start pressing pelvises together. And I thought to myself, do you know how much work you have to do to press pelvises against somebody for a hug?
Yeah, belly to belly button is nuts.
What is this, middle school? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Because you gotta, unless she ain't got no chest.
Oh
for it,
my
you
God! You have to literally engage your buttocks for your pelvises.
Y'all not even like hugging. Y'all be pushing each other just to connect the pelvis.
Yeah. Okay, so
Harambe.
Niggas doing a homie dance. What are we talking about?
Shout out to Brianna, man.
Crazy, bro.
All right, so the suit alleges he began giving Faraji lingering hugs and kisses on the cheek while putting his body against hers and pressing against her breast. The single mother alleges, now I'm reading this off of Front Office Sports. You did not have to highlight she was a single mother right there, but hey. The single mother alleges she repeatedly, why did they say that? All right, we're going to take it serious. The single mother alleges she repeatedly told Bayless she was not interested in him and did not date at work. She also claimed she told Bayless she was suffering from ovarian cancer after developing issues with her left ovary in an effort to halt his advances. Still get wet. Instead, Bayless became more aggressive, turned him on over the years, according to the suit. He allegedly offered Faraji $1.5 million to have sex with him and claimed he could change her life. The suit also claims Bayless accused Faraji of sleeping with Shannon Sharp, his co-star. As the suit alleges, approximately 1 week later, Mr. Bayless made another advance at Miss Faraji. Miss Faraji responded, "Skip, stop, you have a wife." Mr. Bayless responded, "Ain't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives?" Miss Faraji responded that her father was dead. And then Mr. Bayless looked taken aback. She made an excuse to leave.
You forgot one part. He said, "Oh, now let me check." Ain't your
It's my turn. Shannon told me it was my turn.
Don't you have 4?
That nigga tried to.
It's
That
my
nigga
turn
tried to
to
hit
Muslim.
a tween step back with the ain't you Muslim. That was not. Now, if that's crazy. 1.5 for the pussy is not crazy.
What?
What?
We don't know what she looks like. She could be bad as fuck.
Don't know
There's-
what she looks like, but man, oh man, whole time, half that money came from Ernestine. She was trying to get nasty too.
What?
I know
over- she over there
Ernestine mad
worried
as fuck right now, man.
No, Ernestine mad she didn't come home.
Oh
I don't
wow.
know why. You love his career.
What are we talking about, dog?
Apparently, there's a
no,
quote that says, "The more you say no, the more I want you." Oh my god.
Now that is some Shamik
What?
Moore shit
Skip
right
said
there.
that.
Who
Skip said that?
is-
If he got more aggressive after the ovarian cancer, again, this don't surprise me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that this isn't right. I promise you, I'm not saying that this isn't right. Y'all been at Bezos ain't. I've been at the office. I know what they be saying. This don't surprise me at all. Just because they on TV, I think it's supposed to slide. No, honestly, that's where I think they get the worst of it off.
Does
not
that make it
gonna lie.
right?
Ain't you Muslim is kind of crazy.
You want the pussy, Damo? Niggas done said crazy
Yeah, I don't
things
know.
for the cat.
Yeah, we laugh,
That
but
is
reality is, man, ain't you Muslim? I don't know why you said that, man. What's that mean?
Nah, yeah, you done heard some niggas say that.
And at that point,
You can't have
when you
friends?
hear- once you hear niggas say no, there's always the corny shit niggas say. You can't have friends?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't asked for your boyfriend number. That's the normal kind of pushy. The more you say no, the more I want you. That's when it becomes HR material. That's where it hits the line.
So the chase is bad.
When you're chasing like Shamik Moore, yes, nigga, it's bad.
I like to run. Don't
when
worry
it
about
gets,
it.
when it gets
What
towards
you gonna do
harassment,
about it? Whoa.
yes, that's when it gets like when it gets predatory. That's when it's like,
You
all
keep
right,
your
this is
distance.
well
I'ma keep running.
beyond.
Don't worry about it.
This is well beyond a chase, nigga. You're an assailant.
So let me ask you this, and let me see if Damo gonna keep it 100. Let me see if Damo gonna keep it 100. I know you engaged.
Uh-oh.
Shawty came in, you feeling her or whatever. Couple days later, she come in with that hairstyle, and I don't know what the hairstyle is for you. It might be the little two buns, natural. Okay, she got the new Bed and Bath and Body Works spray on her. You thought to yourself, dang, she come here like this again, she gonna get fucked. You ain't never thought that.
My only thought was, damn, man, what's that fragrance? And I'm buying it for my girl, and she's gonna wear it. Cause I'm a faithful man. Man, we ain't
Hashtag black men don't cheat.
So we can't talk about before.
Listen.
Mad
If we want
loud
to talk
too,
about
chat.
before, if we want to talk about before, a young Wamathan, if we want to talk about 20-year-old Wami, 21-year-old Wami, hey, you might have a point, Omar. I might have been on some crazy timing. Gang, I'm 27. I'm 27. I got 2 kids. I'm in a happy, loving relationship. I don't even think that type of shit no more. I don't even want to think that type of shit. And if I get close to think that type of shit, you know what I do? Look in the mirror, I pull my phone out, and you know what I see? I see. Well, you can't see it.
Oh wait. Oh, never
You
mind.
gotta
LeBron.
My daughter right there, and it changes. My daughter, me and my girl, me and my other daughter, to remind me what the fuck I got at home. Cause what the fuck I got to be thinking about these hoes for? I ain't in these streets. I'm in the house.
You're not 70. You're not 70 though.
Grinding the grandmaster, nigga.
Wait till you get 70. Wait till you
My
get 70.
dog Damo ain't doing shit. You hear me?
We ain't on that.
You can click off this pod now. All right. We about to talk about something else.
But back in the day, though,
we about to talk about something else. You can click off now. Appreciate you.
So okay, now we do have. I guess this is breaking news. Beep 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 beep. We do have Stephen A. Smith responding to the allegations. He's reacting to the lawsuit. He might stand for his boy. This is a little long, but this is fresh.
Look at you now, Stephen A. Look at you now.
I ain't gonna lie.
I will take a shot if he says, "See, this is why I hate cancel culture."
Why
will
is
take
a
a
shot
shot.
on a lot? Fuck it.
No intimate details. Certainly can't be irresponsible and not try to interfere with a legal matter, a lawsuit. But in the same breath, I didn't think it was a crime to point out that the person that I've known for 25 years, I've never seen somebody that would be capable of that, with that meaning that person that I was around for 25 years. The same applies to Skip Bayless. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't work at Fox. I worked at Fox from 2001 to 2003. I haven't been there. I haven't been in that building in over 20 years. I don't know any details or anything like that. And I'm not here to castigate Ms. Faraji or anybody else. I don't know Charlie Dixon that well, even though he used to work at ESPN. I don't know Joy Taylor that well, even though she and I have interacted with one another on several occasions throughout her career, and I find her to be a consummate professional, very good at what she does, very capable, very knowledgeable about the world of sports and what have you. I also know that she's big on women empowerment, so it's hard to imagine her saying get over it. But again, I don't know. But we all know that when you see Stephen A. Smith with a subject like this and the name involves Skip Bayless, that's what you want to know about. And here's what I would tell you. I don't know what happened. Okay. But just like I said, I've known Jay-Z for 25 years. I can't imagine that. I've known Skip for just as long. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. Especially when they brought up the $1.5 million. The Skip Bayless I know has a hard time giving away $15. He's one of the cheapest people I know. That's just me. But that doesn't.
Damn, you need a friend like that. No cap, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
What y'all want him to say? Y'all want him to lie, man?
I need a nigga to do some shit like that for me. No, I do that for y'all. I would. I dead ass would.
Shit, man.
Damo? Like what? No, hell no. What?
Him?
That don't even sound like Sage. Thick women, light skin. No, hell no.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, you lost your mind. Matter of fact, get out my face, bitch. I'm like, come on. I'm going to war behind mine.
About any of this. I don't, and I'm not going to get involved. I think it's incredibly dicey and irresponsible for people who don't know to act like they do know. But in the same breath, I also feel it's important that if you know people or you think you know people and you've had a long...
I'm sorry, yeah. That nigga said he's one of the cheapest people I know. Shows him stepping out of a Lambo.
Can't never lose with my J's on.
You can't show drip Bayless. Okay, proceed.
And in relationship with those people, that it's not a crime for you to say the person that I know, the person that I've been around, the person that I worked with in his case, you know, for 4 straight years from 2012 to 2016, doing First Take every weekday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. The person that I knew since our days at Fox Sports when we would appear on Jim Rome's show. Okay, The Last Word and stuff like that. And we were in the same Fox building off of Pico Boulevard and Avenue of the Stars. The person that I've seen that really, really trusts almost no one and doesn't expose himself to anybody. You know, eating the same breakfast and lunch every day. His vice is a Diet Mountain Dew, and he doesn't socialize with people. That's the guy I know. So imagining him being in this kind of position is shocking, to say the least. All I could tell you is that it's not the Skip Bayless I know.
Sound like you got that paid. My bad.
All this told me is that Stephen A. and Skip used to be tag teaming hoes. No cap.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? 2 men used to go crazy.
Yeah.
If I don't tell, you don't tell, I don't tell type shit.
Yeah, that's
Earn a who? Earn a what?
I ain't gonna lie, and I know people be saying this all the time. That's literally what I would be saying if I was running 2 mans with my nigga. I didn't even know he liked women.
I asked him, and he didn't even want to like go with me.
Lying to the point where they don't even want to talk to you anymore. Yeah, that's my playbook.
Yeah, in fact, I had situations set up where he could have cheated with Ernestine with better looking women than Miss Faraji, and he said no.
And so he set him up to cheat, and he didn't. That's how I know he's solid.
And really, was it John Quinones setting up a prank? So I don't know. It's just I just never could imagine.
He turned on his phone and just looked at the lock screen and said, "Baby, I miss you."
Yo, you're sick.
You remember when you got that text? Around 3:30, 3:40, 3:50, yeah, 3:50.
He cried. Why?
Yeah, I just don't
can't
remember them things.
I can't even think of that. Me?
All right, so let's play some advocate of some deviling. What happens if this is true? What do y'all think should happen? Well, let me say this. There's some failure to pay minimum wages, failure to pay overtime. I think all that's wrong, right?
What? Skip not paying niggas?
No. Well, Fox is the whole sexual battery, all that. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah. I think we can all agree that's wrong. If it comes out that people was putting their pussy up for jobs, yeah, what do y'all think should happen?
Ain't no party like a Fox party.
I will say this: in any situation where niggas had, as Omar wisely said, had to put a leg up to get a leg up, hey man, they got the job already. The job's done. Now, if it comes out to be true that she had a master plan of falsely accusing somebody, fire her tomorrow. Fire her yesterday. Fire her last week. That's a fireable offense. That's crazy as hell. With Skip, the nigga already fired. Yeah, I mean, the nigga already fired.
Man.
I don't know. There ain't much you can do. Say no. Say oh no. Bad Skip. I don't know, nigga. He don't work there no more. The job's done.
Skip is scaring the hoes though. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga looks decrepit.
I do wonder if they just gonna let this pass by though, because Joy Taylor was on her show today, and it seemed like there apparently there was some awkward energy on camera, but it seemed like they're just gonna let it pass by. I think it is gonna be one of those allegations that, especially if it does come out true, like you just can't shake it off, and people will never like take you seriously, knowing the fact that you didn't earn your way through like the traditional way of getting your job. So two things can be true in terms of like, you can't be mad at her for doing it if that's the game, but I can also look at you and say, all right, you didn't earn it. So
you care about what sports reporters earn?
No, I'm not necessarily. I'm just saying if people wanted to make that statement, I'm gonna be like, can't really prove you wrong.
This Holly weird nigga, they been doing this shit. Nah, jokes aside, not really joking, but jokes aside, yeah, I'm pretty much with Damo. Yeah, if there was like a full plan, I was going to expose them one day because you are no longer worthy of my power. Yeah, if that was going to happen, then yeah, get her out of here. But other than that, I mean, y'all don't care. Fuck, I don't care. Y'all do not care. You would just like, I mean, half of the people that would be like, I'm switching on Joy Taylor, probably already was seeing her as a woman reporting and had their misogynistic views anyway. So it doesn't.
Yeah, why you on? Come on, that's a little. That's zesty.
Why you care if she sucked her way to the top? You not there. Like, what? You don't work there. Who cares? Put the fries in the bag, nigga. You imagine?
I'm just nervous that B-Soul, like in a world where B-Souls is right and
my bad.
she's innocent. Well, in a world where B-Souls is right and like this is all cap, that is kind of fucked. It's like, damn, you're cooked. You can't really do anything about that.
Yeah. God, I'm glad we're to the part where we can just shoot the fucking shit. I do want to start with Damo because you put some pretty interesting things in topics chat that you felt as if you wanted to talk about. So I wanna hear what you got to say, brother.
Nah, I'm worried.
I mean, what you put in topics? You want me to introduce them?
I'm about to say, hey, pick one out. What's up? I threw a lot of shit in there.
All right, here we go.
Let's get it.
Do it, no balls.
If a nigga sell weed and his girlfriend smokes, should he pay for it?
That was my question of the week. And hey, man, it depends. Hey,
so he sells, she smokes.
No. If a man, so say Sage, you sell weed.
Okay.
Does your girlfriend get free weed now because you sell weed?
I don't see why not. I'm a provider. I don't see why not.
Yeah, bad business.
Man, the real answer is I'm calling the cops on both of y'all crackheads.
It depends what I'm doing. What I'm giving. I ain't giving her the sticky icky. I don't do weeds. I ain't giving her the sticky icky.
And that's your problem. And that's why she going to work getting some dick.
Oh fuck! She get the sticky, please don't get the diggy. Please, anything but that. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, just. I mean, it depends what you want to do. It is bad business, but it depends what you want to do. Me personally, I probably would. Like,
She get a Costco sample, Damo.
Yeah, I got a fuck ton of weed. Why not? You get a little. You know
what if she starts withholding cat from you?
Ooh, she can get 2 Costco
Then
samples.
she not my girl. Then she not my girl.
Yeah, I'm
no
about to
more.
say then. What the fuck?
You're a fucking fiend.
But what if it's fire?
You're
though?
a fiend. I ain't gonna. Even if it was fire, you're a fiend.
Yeah, sometimes I know, because B-Souls is right. B-Souls is right. Sometimes when people be saying this, I'm gonna stand on business for the
Like they
woman.
don't simp. Come on, bro.
Come on, brother. Pussy is good. Let's stop it.
You're right.
know.
Pussy is good. Great.
But
head
weed is
good,
better.
But hey, my business matters
weed
more.
is better.
This money is good. Weed
That's
is
the
better.
problem.
No.
You better put your dick in the weed then.
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the weed, nigga. My munyon is more important, bitch. What we talking about?
Fuck the money then. Send the
She can
pussy to
get-
somebody else.
She can
I
get
don't
free
know.
weed. She can get free weed if she don't smoke like me. But if you smoke as much or more than me, bitch, you're getting a discounted rate. I got to get something off of this. I can't just sit here and give you free weed. That's insane to me.
But what if her pussy's fire though?
Listen, I promise you right now, there
They don't
is
be
no
asking that.
pussy. There is no pussy worth my business.
Well, hold on. You a head man, Damo. What if the head is fire?
And that's a better question. And I will still say that's a better question.
He said, "Now wait a minute.
Now
Now we playing."
that's debatable. That will get a little bit of a hesitation from me. I might get weed at that point. She might be smoking.
I'm about to say we're acting like
She
you
is
don't have a
the business.
surplus. You have a surplus of a product. That's my thing. You ever had a surplus of the product? If you are like a low budget weedsman, then yeah, fuck off, bitch. But if you have like a lot of it,
Fuck off,
then
bitch,
yeah,
you girls,
you know, why not let it
There's
fly?
no such thing as a surplus in this business, my nigga. My munyon's my munyon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, really, I just wanted to laugh at that and say y'all need to go to the crack house like Janine.
I don't even do weeds.
The real question of the day, especially because I'm up here with the Uber Eats, DoorDash community. What do you do in this situation right here?
Living and living.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
So what's going on is
Please let me use your bathroom, please. I'm going to shit myself. I'm so sorry.
Poop on the grass, fuck nigga.
the nigga barges in. He barges into the house because he has diarrhea. And
Oh
he's in the house right now, y'all. He's actively in the house.
You're scaring my children. Get out of my house.
Wait, does he shit outside?
He better.
No, I don't think he's gonna shit outside. I think he goes. All right.
You
went
went
from
walking.
crying
You
to
know his
calm
shit.
little
You
walk
know
after
he's
that.
struggling, boy. Did you see the waddle? Oh man.
Okay, so
Oh please.
Oh my God! Please, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Kind of like Morty out there, bruh.
oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
I'm gonna
jeez.
shit my pants.
Oh jeez, ma'am.
Morty, don't put your pants, Morty. Morty, this is a rug.
So what? Okay, so what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing if the Uber Eats man says he has to? Even if y'all are not to open the door, he messages you and says, "Yo, gang, I'm outside, but I gotta dump it up."
Like,
I seen beef before. The Netflix TV show. Hell no, you can stay outside, man. Sorry, I'm gonna act scared for 30 seconds till you leave if you're really scaring the kids. But
Who did you piss off for you to bring up beef? I've seen what happens when you let strangers use your bathroom.
no, that was a plotline in beef. The Netflix TV show.
No, I know. I'm saying, who did you piss off for you to think, oh, I can't let this stranger in my house to use my bathroom. He's gonna piss all over the place to get back at me. Nigga, I watched Beef. I know the premise.
Bezos might have. That's the thing. He don't even know who he pissed off. He went to the grocery store and took somebody's cart, and that pissed him off.
It gotta be me.
Let me just say, I don't give a fuck who he is. You bust in my house, your mammy can't save you. You scare my kids, you're gonna be shitting out your stomach, nigga. I promise you. You barging my shit. You get Swiss cheese, twin. Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck about the spot, twin.
You don't got baby wipes. You don't got baby wipes.
Oh,
I think that's the first question.
That's
right?
what you saying?
That's the first question, right?
Do you? Oh, we don't have baby wipes. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Apologies.
I can't take a shit without baby wipes.
I'm not gonna lie. If you had as a nigga who does DoorDash, I'm gonna be even more mad you asked me that shit. Bitch ass nigga, you could have pressed pause on getting orders, took your nasty ass to go take a shit. You ain't have to come use my bathroom.
Nah, that's
your
what I was
stomach
gonna say.
bubbling. Your stomach was bubbling before you got my order, nigga. Before you hit accept, your stomach was already bubbling. You went, got the food, and then came to my house thinking you gonna shit here? Bitch, please. And I'm taking the tip off.
No, this
order.
is
waiting
what
for
I'm
baby
saying,
wipes. You didn't have
Damo.
baby wipes.
This is what I'm saying, Damo. Fuck pause and order, nigga. Just you take the shit in Chipotle. You were just there. You were just near a bathroom. And 2 seconds later, on the road, you got the "it's about to go down" call bullshit.
No, let's assume though that the Chipotle is like the bathroom is closed or something like that, or they had to go through the drive-thru.
Oh, so we in
It's established
we in the
next
city
to
of
it.
Townsville where there's just one random
Yeah.
Chipotle.
No
There's
gas
other
station,
places
Sage.
to
No
go.
gas stations. Your house is his only option, or he got to drive cross town back to his spot.
Well, there's gonna be a Foster's home of imaginary toilets because you ain't going in this goddamn. You're not shitting here. No, I don't
Nah.
trust you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna check my app. It said contactless delivery. Put back my AirPods. Put back my AirPods, man. Not listening to this bullshit, man.
I'm not gonna lie. The worst one is if he texts the shit. Now I'm canceling the order. Call me what you want. Now I'm like, whoa, who is in this car? Hell no.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hell no.
You already fucked up knocking on my door. My shit clearly says leave at the door, do not knock. So you knocking already fucking
Oh yeah,
up the
yeah,
flow.
yeah. Don't
You
knock on my
knocking
shit.
already fucking up. So
Any
if I
of you
hear the
DoorDash
nigga
niggas?
knocking, yeah, you already beat
Don't
my
ring no
nigga.
doorbell. I crash out. I order at 2 a.m. You waking up the house. Now
So
I gotta
let
hear
me
why my
let me
DoorDash
ask you
shit-
this. All right, he picks up the order and then you see he stops for like 10 minutes. You obviously get nervous because it's taking 10 minutes. And then he comes and pulls about, yo, gang, just had to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm outside with the food.
I ain't tip him anyway.
You would still eat it though?
It depends where I got my food from. If I got my food from somewhere where like they clearly sealed the bag.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
my nigga,
If it's like McDonald's and all they did was fold the jump, get these shit flick
Yeah, I
fries
ain't gonna
out
lie
of
though,
here.
but if
Hey, you
it's-
won, bro. You win.
It's one of them establishments that don't seal off my bag. Yeah, buddy.
I need at least
Go
the
take
Chick-fil-A
my shit
sticker
back.
and anything up.
So
I'm
whatever
on the phone with
whatever
customer
what-
service right now, nigga. Hey, I need a new order now.
whatever bag he hands you, it's got that brown on it.
Nah,
It's got
bro.
that. He had the Hershey squirts.
Nah.
DQ dash pass customer support. Hey, bro, please, you gotta believe me. This ain't dirt.
You got a couple fries missing too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
your
bro,
burger
I
smell
promise-
like boo boo.
I promise support I would not eat a single thing. I'd take a picture of me putting this shit in the trash. Please give me my money back,
That's
bro.
hate,
That shit's
bro.
awful. That shit's
He
awful.
used your napkins because they didn't have no paper towel or no toilet
Oh
paper.
my God.
They ain't had no toilet paper in the bathroom, so he opened up your bag and just say, "Oh, all I did, I ain't take no food. I just took the napkins because they had no toilet paper in there."
They're not even stacked anymore. They're like all
Nah.
over the place. Nah,
Ain't no,
that's-
it's none. You know them little thin ass, dry ass shits. You ain't never had to wipe with them. Them shit's thin and they dry. Cutting your shit up.
Yeah,
No
no,
cap.
buddy. No.
Oh, you know, McDonald's got the brown napkins. You can see, you
Yeah,
can
them shit's
see.
horrible.
Yeah, you can see in it. You unfold it, you can see in it. It's got the particles of wood chips in there.
You can see through it. Type shit.
Yeah, that shit
But
cutting
then
your
as you
shit.
take one single one out, you see straight through it. That bitch transparent.
Even if you go to wipe, first of all, your hand gonna puncture it anyway. I don't know how y'all wipe. I might wipe a little hard sometimes, but
Damn, rough ass.
that shit. I'm saying you go straight through. Then you got,
That's why
then
you
you
need the
got
baby wipes. You're gonna get rug burn. Like,
Yeah.
wait,
shit irritated. Then I gotta put it. Then I gotta
shit.
pull the underwear back up.
We got splinters.
Yeah.
Nah, all right, I got a question since you brought up DoorDash. I do have a question for anybody out there that A is a dasher or B just don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ever see them establishments where like because they got DoorDash, they just put the food there and trust society to be fair and if you a dasher or Uber Eats guy, you just come pick it up and walk out.
Yeah.
Y'all ever just phone in hand? You ain't even on nothing, just oh yeah, I'm here for Sarah. Take it and go.
Hey man.
I've definitely thought about it. I ain't gonna lie. Chipotle, that whole rack. Ooh.
I don't believe in self-incrimination. What I will say is people make bad decisions and evolve over time. And I wouldn't do anything that I wouldn't want done to me. But then again, hypocrisy is a bitch.
I'm about to say,
so it is what it is, man.
Fuck evolve over time. Nigga, I evolved into a criminal. Look, I used to think about it like souls. I was dashing, popped at the Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was like, damn, them wings do smell good. Damn.
Stealing random food is weird. Oh no, it's wrong. It's a crime. But anyways.
Whoa. Stealing random food is weird. One, all they gonna do is remake the order when the actual person comes
let me
in to
tell
get
you
it.
the truth. Let me tell you a true story. I didn't do it, but like it happened at Chick-fil-A when I worked there, and I was like, this nigga's a genius. Because I'm like, you know what I'm about to do? Oh shit, buddy did steal your egg count. I guess I'll just pack the nugs again. That's it. We didn't look for this guy. He had class. I knew the nigga. We went to high school. He was just walking across the street. What am I gonna do? Chase him down? No.
I stopped stealing. I stopped stealing by the time that came out. Now I used to go into Kroger late at night, and I had a friend that worked there. Filled up the grocery cart, scanned a few items, and then just walked the hell out. I did do that. Definitely, I stole from every job possible. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't a job I ain't stole except for this one. This one don't got nothing to steal. And I'm like, damn, I'm mad. Yeah, right. I'm mad, right? Say, I'm mad as fuck. I need to make something to steal. Like, come on now. But I stopped stealing by it. Come on, that's immature, Damo.
No, yeah, I haven't done the walk up, snag a bag type of shit, but I've definitely understood the play.
That shit make you almost want to quit a job. Ain't got nothing to steal.
Boy, oh boy. I love when I'm about to quit a job because that's when it get bad. That's when everything
that's when
grabs. Anybody catch me no more.
But then I stole so much when it was time for me to quit. It wasn't too much else to steal.
I had everything already.
Yeah, I had everything. I got enough. Okay, that's enough pay. I know B Souls is like, oh, this is crazy. I know. But you get sometimes you get enough paper.
Pencils,
you get enough paper clips at the house, and you just can't steal no more.
When I worked at Walmart and they did like the online delivery shit, so like if you ordered online, they had the people get your shit and then bring it out. There was this one girl. Yeah, she was quitting the next day. And you knew it because that motherfucker took everything out that bitch that night. She was closing and literally she had a little tote and just threw anything in that bitch. I could have swore it was a PlayStation 5 in that motherfucker. She threw everything in that motherfucking tote and took that bitch out and was not heard from again. I was like, God damn, she got off.
All right. It's Christmas time. Well, holidays just passed. You know, that's when people feel generous. So when you go out to the restaurants, you splurge a little bit. If you're a man, you might simp a little bit. This is Albert Flakes Jr. Name is already crazy. Goes to a restaurant. Order is $39.48. He tips the woman $1,000. Crazy.
Is he lagging for y'all?
Nah, or I wasn't looking.
A little bit, yeah. It's choppy.
$39.48 tips her $1,000. Totals $1,039. He puts his number there at the bottom. It's a
crazy shot.
Crazy. It's a shot nobody's ever practiced before. Never seen this shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's a cross-legged shot. That's not
Never
even one footer.
She texts him and says, "Hi, it's Trinity. I have a boyfriend. Sorry, but thank you so much for the tip, love. We needed our rent paid for the next month." Now, what makes this worse, if you just scroll in to Trinity's picture, is her and her boyfriend
right there with the dollars.
Flexing the dollars.
They took that yesterday. He took that shit yesterday. Rent was already paid. They just fucking with you. You ugly as shit.
She's a good person though. She got a good heart. Because why she text?
She not gonna pay her back.
No, don't take it. But she texted.
I respect the text. Yeah, you wanted me to text you. I text you.
She a
Oh,
good
God.
person.
That's actually, I have no complaints.
Valentine, no.
I saw someone bitching about my takes. Well, bitch again, bitch, because I have no complaints.
I'd rather motherfucker say salute at that point. God,
Yeah, I'm about to say the only thing is like, do you want her to? I mean, as the nigga, like, why did he shoot that shot? We can talk about that, but like in terms of her, well, no, W.
That's a crazy shot.
That's
boy.
a cross-legged three.
Ooh, that's a.
Why did he do
that's
that?
That's a Curry rookie year half court shot. That's a whoa.
Yeah, and you know LeBron didn't take that shot. That the Curry didn't take that shot. This is like, fuck. No, I don't want to pick that player. He's not funny of a name.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who would
He paid to get her number and she didn't get it. Wow.
I mean,
just wouldn't-
he got it. He just
got the number.
She got a boyfriend.
And let me say this. This is to the men, the red pill community, the incels, whoever else. This is why I don't have sympathy. Because y'all be doing shit like this. This is a terrible shot.
You bitches be scamming me, bro. My mama,
Yeah,
bro.
like
I don't trust these hoes, man.
They say women have some sort of obsession and fascination with men who are thugs and drug dealers and no good and all this stuff. Men have obsessions with women that are unobtainable or are just genuinely not the right people. They want to change their lives.
It's all right, bro. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna show you what's unobtainable, bro.
$1,000? What is that? Why would you tip that without even knowing? It may have made more sense if she didn't have a boyfriend and you knew for a fact. This was just destined to fail.
Nigga, the best case scenario, the shot goes in, but now you've established that you have $1,000 to give on the first impression. So now your relationship is essentially swiping your card or GG's at any moment in time. You're fucked, buddy. Never leave with money.
And now I gotta think, what if she didn't have a boyfriend? She
That's what
hits you
I'm saying.
back. No. You find out she don't got a boyfriend. She hits you back, and you just don't like this bitch.
Oh yeah, bills need to get paid.
Like at that point, now what? You just don't like this bitch. You wasted $1,000 to find out you don't like the bitch. That's crazy.
Oh man,
You gotta put it into prize picks, man.
This is not
Nigga,
a transition.
I ain't
though.
gonna lie. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, this is not a prospect ad, people. I'm like, look, Ric Flair don't even shoot that shot. Y'all see, he only tipped $350. Nigga, $1,000? Who do you think you are?
bro, it's all right. You know who I am? Him. When I hit the motherfucking gym, bro, I don't want you niggas saying shit to me, bro, because my rap career gonna take off, the gym shit gonna take off, this money gonna take off, and these bitches gonna take my shit off. You heard?
Nah,
It's gonna be tough if he can't pay rent now. Yeah.
That nigga had $2,000 and $100 in his bank account, and he pulled that move. Nah, he just said, "Oh damn, I tried." Like, nah, nigga, you tried and failed. Terrible shot.
1,035. Don't forget about the 35, because the initial bill was just 35. 1,035 out the bank account now. Can't get it back.
Dropping $1,000 in Applebee's, nigga.
Yeah, wait a minute. What the fuck did he order? It was $35.
What was it? An
Not too
Applebee's?
much. I don't think it was Applebee's, but not too much.
I think it was at TGI Fridays. Got endless
A single
apps,
meal
you
for
know.
$35.
Nigga got endless
What do you order?
apps and strawberry lemonade dropping bands in TGI. I'm sick.
Now I know. Now I know we not pocket watching what he ordered. Now
No, I'm just saying, bro.
Kind of
am.
am.
I kind of am. Like, what the fuck you dropping a band for on a $39 order? If the nigga had lamb chops, an appetizer, and dessert, okay, the nigga just lives like this, and he just gonna spend even more. Fine. This nigga said, let me get the tendies. I guess I'll get the $3 cheese, and that's it. Boy, fuck you. Boy, fuck out of here. I don't fuck with old boy.
okay. Who else got something?
Ah, shit.
I have a question. All right. Question of the day. Can you have more than one best friend?
Yeah.
No.
I see where this is going, but yeah.
We already know B Soul's response. Yes, you can have more than one best friend.
What the fuck was that about?
We know your response. We do.
No, what was that about?
You told us. You said you been told us. I mean, it's just him. It's just him. It's nobody else. And then don't even hang with him. So we know your answer.
He was at my house yesterday.
That don't mean you hang with him.
I'm about to say you
That
just
means you
heard him
hung
say
with
he
him.
had,
Yeah.
You just heard
What
him say he
the
had friends.
fuck?
Hold on. You just heard him say he had friends over here. You don't think friends was Tim?
I'm just saying he hung with him, but I hang out with this nigga more than Tim. So I'm just saying.
Virtually? Damn. All right.
Oh, so
I guess
every
we dating now.
okay.
We
So
hang out, I guess.
Whoa,
I guess.
everybody that you hang out with virtually is just a bitch.
Oh.
That's what you saying.
How the fuck did you get
That's
there?
what you
I
saying.
was- we
Sage,
not
Sage,
hanging
y'all
out.
two had a whole channel. Y'all two had a
I'm
whole
about to say,
channel.
now
I
I'm
did not
offended.
say that.
Y'all
I don't know
my
where
feelings
you-
are hurt.
That's why he
I
took.
don't know
That's why he
if you did
took
that bridge.
SNS out of his bio
Yeah,
because
I'm
of
not gonna lie.
that
I
rhetoric.
sense that you called me a bitch
That's
today.
not
Yeah.
why he took that out. That's a whole different issue.
He took that out. He took that out. Oh, no. So what you think about you and Sage's
That was
relationship
hilarious.
if the online shit don't matter to you?
I wouldn't consider Sage my best friend.
So not even a friend.
What? All right.
Man.
Oh, there goes my topic. All right. And when we have that meeting tomorrow.
Hanging out. No, I just didn't,
Okay.
No, I just didn't
Okay.
think virtually.
Hey,
I didn't think
Damo,
virtually
okay.
hanging out. I didn't think virtually hanging out didn't count.
Nah. Gang, it's over, man. Next question, man.
I didn't think virtually hanging out.
No. Hey, you got it. That's your response, brother. Why even ask that question? You know it. Hey, man, who got a topic, man? Omar, what's your question, man?
I didn't. That's not what I said. I'm just surprised
We're done.
that you just don't. You trying to avoid? Okay.
I'm trying to avoid it. We done. What's the next?
Sage Damo. I still fuck with y'all, man.
I'm about to say, man, we locked in. We do some trolling on this internet shit, but y'all my dogs, man.
That nigga Sage didn't pick up the phone when I called him on stream. I don't want to hear.
Nigga, you got 3 numbers. I'm not doing that.
That
Let's bring this to the I ain't going like that. Let's bring this to the stands, chat. Cause I got one of my other dogs ain't got that. I ain't got his number saved either. Shout out my dog Brian. Fool. You get 2 contacts. The third plus, bro, I am not saving your shit no more. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, this is the 703. Oh, that's Damo. That's how I identify your shit in the group chat. I ain't gonna cap. This nigga got 3 chat. The nigga got like 5.
I got numbers next to your name now. Your last number is Damo 2.
5 numbers, bro. I'm not saving that shit.
Hold on. Now watch this. Now watch how the trap card just been activated.
Talk to me.
Y'all just heard him say he can identify my number because the area code, and I doubt this nigga got North Carolina numbers calling him. So if he knew I was 704 and seen 704 calling him, how he ain't gonna pick up?
I didn't see when you called.
Right?
I didn't see when you called. I ain't see when you called.
That
I
nigga
didn't see when you called.
Hold on. He did see what I called.
I definitely saw the missed call. I said, who
this? If he seen a missed call from a 704 number.
Right.
Who this? Nigga, you know it's me, right?
Bro, that's not you are not North Carolina.
How many niggas from North Carolina call you?
Shit, scammers.
Yeah, that don't matter. That don't matter. I'm actually on Sage's side with this one. You do have too many numbers. You got too many numbers.
Nigga got 5.
Why do you have? Never mind.
And
Is it a choice thing, like by choice?
It's an email in there too. Like, come on, brother, stop.
He got an email in there. That is a fact.
It's a choice thing.
Yeah, man, I be switching up, bro.
Oh, nah.
That's why.
If it was out of necessity, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm actually unsaving your number at this point. Okay,
That's why Sage chose not to answer.
It's a choice to not have the same number, but yes, out of necessity, you have to get a new phone. Sometimes my shit break. Sometimes shit happen. I got kids.
When you break your
don't
phone,
never
you
be
can
like, put
retain
in
your
my
number.
bro. I worked at T-Mobile. I know that shit take 2 seconds.
Keep the same number. I'm with Sage now. Ultimately, I agree. Sage is right.
Yeah,
you
I
got too
won
many
this one.
numbers.
Yes, sir. I take my 1 dub.
I didn't know it was by choice. I'm like, all right, something happened personally. You got a new number.
If he chooses not to answer, it's not a big deal.
Unsaving because I'm like, I don't because I got a new phone. Crazy. Anywho,
unsaving by choice.
Yeah, since we just making decisions.
You're sick. Yeah, nah, man, shit crazy. Niggas don't pick up the phone. Sage, question of the day, or should I go?
I mean, I can unless you want to.
Go ahead.
I mean, my question kind of asked unless we all played Call of Duty before. Everybody familiar with COD? Search and Rescue?
C.
Oh, shit. Well, this ain't going to work, but except for Damo, so I speed run this. All right, Damo. So, boom, you playing Search and Rescue. Your dog, it's 2v1 Search and Rescue. The other nigga got the bomb. You ain't got to worry about no bombs and none of that shit. You just look for bro. Long story less long. Y'all walk outside. You're like, damn, where's this nigga? Bow, your friend gets sniped. You run back inside. You see them fat ass blue tags right there in the middle. Are you either A, looking for who shot your mans, or B, picking up the tags immediately?
Looking for who shot my mans.
Thank you. You're not a bitch. I'm tired of these. Bro, no, there's too many people. There's too many fucking pussy ass, sweetie ass niggas that are like, oh, I would get the tags. Worst case, it's a 2v1. No. I saw where the fuck the bullet came from. I'm walking around and I'm instantly putting that nigga who probably don't even got a second gun. That's all it really was. But y'all don't play COD, so it's not necessarily
I'm sorry, Sage,
topic.
real quick, because Chad's about to piss me off with how fucking new they are to COD. Which Call of Duty was you playing when you played Search and Rescue?
Shit.
Rescue.
Fuck. Was it AW or was it
Hey, Sage, it doesn't matter because you confirmed what I already knew. It's an old Call of Duty, you fucking idiots.
Thank you, bro. Holy shit.
Niggas is in the chat. Search and Rescue. You don't mean destroy. He's obviously playing an
Oh,
old
they
Call of Duty,
corrected me. Oh, I love this game.
Oh
When
my
chat think they
God.
smart and they realize stupid as fuck. I love this game.
It's obvious
y'all
he's
niggas
talking
dumb,
about
bro.
old Call of Duty. I'm sorry,
talking
you
about
niggas
old
play
COD,
2K, so y'all can't think past two games ago. He's playing an
I'm
old Call
talking
of
about
Duty,
old COD, bro.
dumbasses.
Old COD, bro.
Idiots.
I seen 8 niggas straight. Search and Rescue? Do you mean kill and confirm? Shut the fuck up. Oh my
Old
God.
COD, bro. Old COD, bro.
Kill and confirm. What the fuck is
Damn, we just ain't know. Shut up,
man.
Shut
nah,
up.
bro.
Shut
Nah,
up.
bro. Nah, man.
Let me pull this up real quick. Let me
I
pull
don't say
this
nothing.
up.
Now I'm the emotional bitch. Man, y'all go rot.
And I've never seen this clip, but we're gonna talk about it.
Hope the next cereal flake you. I ain't had cereal in years. Never mind. I was gonna say
Yeah,
something.
at some point you grow up. You do gotta
Oh,
grow
shit.
up. Stop eating that
I had
cereal.
cereal this morning.
I ain't cereal in years.
He still ain't grown up.
Got 3
I'm
boxes.
sorry, me and my daughter wanted breakfast.
So I ghosted my boyfriend on New Year's Eve, and I have not spoken to him since. Before I get into this, I just want to say that me and my boyfriend, we have been together for a year. Well, almost a year, 11 months. A year on February 2nd, we will have been together. Okay? My boyfriend is also 34, grown man. He also is a homeowner, has a pretty good job, and also has a business that he's starting. So let's start there, right? So recently, obviously, like you all have known, I've become unemployed. And I have not been able to find a job. I have put in like 30 applications today. I've got nothing, like barely even an interview. I've gone on 2 interviews. So I've been literally struggling, and I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Anyways, okay, I'm gonna keep it together for this. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. It's something so crazy about having hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and then the next day having nothing. But that's what's going on right now. And so I am vulnerable with my man, and I go, hey, I'm gonna need to like stay with you for a little while I get myself together. Like, I don't have anything on the rent. And so I'm gonna need to move with you while I get myself together. Mind you, I said he has his own house, his own 3-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood. He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him, mind you, and has been living with him for however many years that he's like lived there, almost the whole time he's lived there. And so I'm like, if his best friend can live with him, why not his girlfriend, you know? So I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay. Which honestly, in hindsight, I shouldn't even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling. He should have said, hey, let me take something off of your plate. Like, come stay with me so that you can breathe and get this. If he really cared about me, he would have said that, but he didn't. He sat there and he watched me struggle, and then watched me get to the point where I was like, hey, I just need a break. Like, I'm literally so depressed. I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me? And he said, no. He said, no. He said, no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything. He said, no. I can't live with him. At first, he goes, oh, I like that we have our own places to retreat to when we get into our arguments.
Okay.
And wrong answer. Number 1, when we get into arguments, we never leave. Like, we stay in the same room and we continue to talk it out until we work it through, which I think is a really good habit that we have and a really good green flag that we have in our relationship. Yes.
But the very first sentence you said was, and I quote, so I ghosted my boyfriend.
Give me, because I've already got some thoughts. We're gonna continue to watch it. First of all, he's still mad. He just tired of arguing.
Oh no, yeah, he gave up.
That was the first one I got.
That's the fact. Yeah, he gave up.
If he sat there and if he literally told you, yeah, I enjoy our own space after our arguments, that means the argument was not resolved when y'all was in the same room. He just ain't feel like arguing. He just let you be right, and he knew, you know what, I'm in my crib tomorrow. Secondly, the nigga gay, at least bisexual.
Wait, what?
That's the second one I got.
Why he gotta be gay?
What the hell?
I think the nigga gay a little bit.
Why he gotta be gay?
Roommate that's been living there for years at this point.
Oh,
yeah, buddy.
That nigga Reggie be paying, and she tried to slip that one in. Living with him is free, and that's why you're not staying here. It's not free.
And she's wrong on that too. Living
Reggie
with him is not free.
Reggie pays 60%. No, that's why she didn't say that. That's why Reggie stayed there, because he pays 60%.
And because they're gay. But also, her moving in is not free. The price in grocery goes up. You're using more fucking electricity, using more power. You gonna start bringing your shit into the house. You gonna start breaking shit. Women break shit.
You're using my eggs.
Yeah, really, it's somebody said in the chat. It really is Reggie apartment. So
Facts.
we doing all that.
Reggie name on it. Not this.
He stayed with Reggie, not the other way around. Come on now.
Real life, he asked Reggie, and Reggie said no. That's really
I ain't gonna lie. He don't even got a job. Reggie doing.
That nigga just live with Reggie. You thought
He just live with
everything was free.
He might be gay because he don't pay no bills.
He don't pay no bills.
Hey, man.
That nigga said, excuse me, Reggie. Can Stacy move in? Hell no. Nah. Hey, Reggie said no.
Reggie said nah. Well, don't tell her that, dickhead. All right, I can send it. Don't worry.
Okay. Let's continue, because I ain't gonna lie. Reggie strict, and he should be, because also I have other women. That's really what we need to talk about.
We get into arguments, so does everyone. Yes, do I lose my cool?
No, we don't.
I'm a woman, but I rein it back in and we figure it out, and nobody goes home. So that's a weird thing to say. We've never even done that. Second of all, that's like a problem to me, not a solution. When we get into arguments, we should not be leaving, because what happens when we get married? There's no way to go. We both live in the same house.
That's your
So
problem.
maybe that's not a good habit to start. Being that we have not started yet, maybe let's not start that now. On our very first date, I told him that I wanted to be engaged within a year. I said after a year,
Within a year? What kind of trap is this?
You're the red
Hold on.
flag.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No.
We didn't hear this right. That's the problem.
let's not start that now. On our very first
ghosted
date,
me
I
and then
told him that
told
I
me we're
wanted to be
married
engaged within a year. I said
On a very first date.
How old is she?
2 days.
It don't matter.
34.
after a year,
No.
I want to be engaged. He said that's plenty of enough time for someone to know whether or not they want to get married or not.
That's your answer.
In a
We
year?
ain't getting
Wait,
no
but that's your
younger.
wait. That's your. You could know. You could know if you want to engage. I agree. So far, I'm with him. You could know. Hey, I could see myself being engaged with this woman in a year, 100%. If you there for a year, and you're not engaged or there's not no talks,
You got your answer.
you got your answer.
Let's get married.
It's the shortest 7-minute video we ever seen.
The most I give her is that you could glance at a motherfucker. I don't know if this is related on the women's side, but at least on my side, the guy side, if you will. I could look at a girl and be like, okay, yeah, that, hell no, but I fuck with her. That one, okay, that's like wife material type shit. You could deduce that in 20 minutes.
Where the
Damn
women
near.
at in the chat? 'Cause
But you talking about marriage, goofy.
We have talked about it, I shit you not, probably 10 times throughout this year, and never once did he say, I don't think this is going well enough for that to be a realistic goal anymore. Never once did
He
he
didn't
say,
say
hey,
it
like, let's pump
was.
the brakes. I don't think that we're doing that well for it to get to that. So I'm thinking we're doing well, we're on schedule. After a year or a year and a half, we'll probably get engaged. Then he goes, I don't think I want to live with someone again until I'm married to them, which is some new boundary that he literally just made up because he's never said that the whole time we've been together. And I go, maybe it's not a good idea that you live with someone after you already got married
Y'all
to them,
don't like
because
each
what if
other.
you guys are not compatible to live together and you don't know that until after you're already married? Then what? That's really dumb, actually. And so I'm
I'm
like,
only
okay,
saying that because you don't
that's
got a place to
completely
stay.
new thing, but granted, it's been a year. We set our goal for a year. Are we going to get married? And he goes, no, that was your goal. Since when was this my goal? It was my goal. I thought we were in agreement because you never said that we weren't in agreement. Clearly, I made all this up in my head, and this was never a goal. I just thought it was a goal because I continuously talked about it, and he never said that it was unrealistic. As a matter of fact, he said the quite opposite, that it was a realistic goal to have, and never once as we neared to the end of the
Wait a minute.
Stop.
Okay.
He said, oh, okay. That's all he said.
Yeah, he said, okay, you ran with it. He's manipulating. Both of you are toxic. Personal foul. Sorry for any previous statements, shawty. Unnecessary toxicity. 50-yard penalty. Both of you split.
Wait, what's
Automatic
wrong with?
restart.
All he said was that's a goal.
Nah, he said type shit, and
Yeah.
she like 100% ran with it.
Yeah, you said you agreed with me, like incongruence. Like you said the exact same thing I did. I said type shit.
I said type shit.
Yeah, I just said that. Hey, look,
I
that's
said
the goal. This is a shirt.
Okay.
This is a shirt. That's a do rag.
That's
Like,
it. Oh, okay.
what are we saying? Yeah. Okay.
Let's revisit.
Hey, I don't think we're close to being married. So imagine my surprise when he says, I don't think we're close to being married. We still have things to figure out. Because a couple of nights ago, I got super irritated at him.
You don't have a fucking job. Yes, I'm so. Oh, all right. I'm not gonna keep pausing. We do have things to figure out. You don't have a job. If he now, and this is what I would want to ask her. If he didn't have a job, would she think that they were close to being married? If he didn't have a job, couldn't find a job, and was struggling to find a job, would she think that he's close to being married?
You wouldn't be with
Stay
her.
at Reggie's house.
See, yeah. Ooh.
Yelled at him and told him to leave my house. And apparently that's enough of a reason for him to be like, whoa, I don't want to marry her. All right.
Wait, what did she just say?
What? Yeah,
and so marry her.
I'm sorry.
My house.
2 seconds.
I got super irritated at him.
Rewind
and
this more.
We still have things to figure out because a couple of nights ago I got super irritated at him and yelled at him and told him to leave my house. And apparently that's enough of a reason for him to be like, whoa, I don't want to marry her. All right. So yeah,
That's
and
fair.
so I said, hey, I'm actually scared that I'm going to be homeless because these. I said I'm actually.
Oh,
thinking of being homeless because I
wow.
don't have a job, and these bills keep coming, and I can't do it no more. I'm tapped out of resources, and I think I may end up.
We know.
When you live with you, I'm going to end up in my car, living in my car, something like being actually homeless. And he goes, well, plenty of millionaires have lived in their car before.
Sometimes you gotta grind. Sometimes you gotta grind. Sometimes you gotta grind.
You better than Bill
I'm
Gates.
not gonna lie.
What the fuck?
I
So
know
basically,
RGC
yeah, no,
moved
I'm
house to
sorry
house.
that it's hard, But basically, he told me that you never really do have anybody to depend on, and you come alone in this world, and you are your own person, and you should be your number one priority.
She putting
because
sauce on it,
nobody
though. I
else
ain't
is gonna
gonna
be
lie.
dependable, which I translated to, he is not someone I can depend on. Why would I ever marry someone that I can't depend on? I'm a dependable person. I've had friends that I've let stay with me, that I've given a place to stay for free, that I've been able to like say, hey, you can lean on me. Like, don't worry about nothing. Take a break.
They
I
lean
got
too
you.
hard
So
if you
I
ain't
can be
got that
dependable
going
to my friends. You can be dependable to your girlfriend. It's not a crazy concept. Yeah, we do come in this world alone, but relationships are the whole reason of everything. You should be able to depend on the people around you, on your community. They should be people that you can say, hey, you do owe a responsibility to the people you love and the people you care about. And apparently he doesn't think that way, and I don't think I can be in a relationship with someone who doesn't think that way.
Okay.
Oh my God.
There's a part two.
That's-
You should have lawsuit,
I'm not
Shawty.
gonna lie, Reggie. I'm sorry for calling you gay, gang. This bitch is a headache. I ain't gonna hold you.
Reggie's
You
the
kick
one
me
with
out.
the house.
You kick me out your fucking apartment, bitch. Don't ask me to move in when shit get tough. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe other niggas got a different standard. That's some shit I don't play that shit. You pull the get out my shit card. Oh yeah, bet. This your shit. You got it.
Yeah, you
Wait,
can't-
she
you
said
can't-
that, right? That's what
Yeah,
she
she
said.
She told
him
him
out.
to get
She
out.
kicked him out.
Why she acting like it's crazy? What the fuck?
I'm about to say, yeah, I'll tell anybody I'm with. One thing I don't play, we can try to talk through tribal problems, all that shit. You hit me with the get out, I promise you I'm gonna get out because I don't want you to think anything else and you don't gotta call nobody. But I best believe that is a fucking band-aid that's a wound that's not healing. I don't like that shit.
yeah,
The
yeah.
get
Get
shit
out
is
my
crazy.
house.
out.
I'm literally
Yeah.
pulling up the fucking I'm pulling up the email and showing her the fucking lease. What you mean your house?
Well,
At least
actually,
those personalized. This one I ain't gonna lie.
I wish
no.
Bree would.
I'm not saying Reggie's best friend, whoever buddy name is a good dude either. I don't think he did the most wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you, but yeah, y'all, you damn near trying to make a tax return for this nigga to be with you, bro. That's how you know put the fires in the bag.
Jackson said, "Not gonna lie, I don't even think she's his girlfriend." Now I'll say this. I'll say this. I think a year is too soon for a lot of the other stuff. So for me personally, if I was presented with this same exact situation, sure. But you're a roommate. And you know what? Actually, I'd probably say no too. We're working on something and I don't want to cloud what's going on with roommatism. I know there was some other spice on their specific scenario, but I wouldn't be agreeing to this. But let's even say that I did. I would look at you as a roommate first. Who I guess I'm getting pussy from. Yeah, that would just change the dynamic of the relationship. I'd probably have to say, no, I couldn't do this. I could not do this.
She's moving too fast. I ain't gonna lie.
There's just a lot going on, but I mean, that's none of our business, I suppose. You know, typical quotes, parasocial.
Well, hold on now.
gap,
Part 2 is a
I'm
part
about
of
to
our
say she
business.
out here making
Part
8-part
two?
series, nigga. I think it is our business. Once you bring it to the internet in depth, nigga, it is the internet's business.
Okay, we're this the part 2 is 8 minutes. We need to just get through this real quick, just because I got to know what happens.
So I have come to clear my name because it's getting crazy in the comments. I just want to answer some questions and clarify some things about the situation of, if you didn't watch the last video, basically my boyfriend said I should live, it's okay that I'd be homeless, live in my car. And he wasn't going to help me. I think this whole situation, I've just finished crying. This whole year has just been horrible for me, but y'all don't care. Let's get straight to
It's
it.
2025.
So the roommate situation, when he moved in that house, people were asking me, how do I know it's his house? I know it's his house because when I first even went to this house, he had like frames on the wall, like pictures of himself that he had blown up and put on the wall in the living room. Also, he has like pictures of when he bought the house, like holding a little, sold sign. When I asked him about why he had his best friend living with him, he told me that a little while after he had moved in, he had started to it was quiet. He didn't say he was lonely. He said that it was quiet. The house was too quiet. I don't know if he asked the best friend or the best friend asked him, but the best friend was there. Is he paying bills? People are asking me, is the best friend paying rent? I don't know, y'all. I know for sure that he's not paying utilities. I don't know if he's paying rent or not. He's also not the only person that lives in the house, okay? He has this Asian guy that is living with him in the 3rd bedroom, because there's 3 bedrooms. When I first asked him, how does he know this Asian guy?
I ain't gonna lie, he hates your guts.
I'm about to say, damn, this
You
nigga
just
got
say
2
guy.
roommates, and he don't want you to move in? Bitch, he don't like
He's
you.
gay, by the way. I am with Damo on that one.
Hey, he gotta be gay at this point.
Why is he gay? He just hates her. I go. If it was a,
Hey, 2 things can be true. He
Yeah.
gay and hates her.
let me say this, and I need to ask James. I'm calling him James now. I'm gonna ask James if Lori Harvey says she want to move in. Oh shit, them niggas gotta go.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, Reggie, you guys to go.
Reggie, man, you can't.
Unless he's gay.
Reggie, you can't come in around 1 a.m. We
Gay, straight or different. Lori got it.
Living. Hey, it got quiet, so I let 2 niggas move in. Oh hell,
Yeah. And the Asian nigga is the drug dealer, and Reggie paying all the bills. She all of a sudden that's the detail she don't know. I don't know if he's paying bills. Oh, but you know everything else.
Do the whole man.
One of his friends, I think in DC or New York, something like that, had a friend who was moving to Charlotte for a job and needed a place to stay. That's what his original story was. When I asked him again, like when we were talking about the roommate situation and me feeling like, I don't think you should have roommates, you have a good job. He was saying like,
See, I don't think you should have roommates. You have a good job, bitch. All this again. This is in the first year. You're making comments like that. I'm trying to save money. Why are you worried about that? Also, I could be helping my niggas out. That could be my brother. I don't. She's a headache. Yeah.
Hey, Painter, I heard it too. Charlotte, oh yeah, I know that nigga gay. I'm not gonna lie.
Why
I know he gay? Now. That solidified it.
All right, I'm trolling.
Why can't he? At this point, that's my question. Why can't he be gay?
Y'all hear me?
But why does he have to be?
He don't have to be. We just think he is.
34-year-old male living in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he got lonely in a house by himself, so he let 2 niggas move in.
And you don't think now look again. It's convenient what she knows and doesn't know, and that's always the problem with the storyteller.
True.
Oh, his blood type is O negative, and his mother's name is Dolores, but I don't know what he said about why they live there. I maybe something about being lonely. Okay, convenient, but let's keep going because now she in his pockets talking about some. Oh, you shouldn't have to have a roommate.
oh, me and the Indian, we're good friends. We're really good friends.
Now he Indian.
We're really good friends. I don't know when they became really good
mind.
friends because at first he said that it was a friend of a friend. I don't know if he's a liar or technically it's possible that he started off as a friend of a friend and became really good friends with him. But now he's telling me, oh, that's his really good friend. So here's when I realized that, is the Indian man paying rent? I don't know, y'all. And these are probably questions I should have asked, but I didn't want to get too deep into his business. He's also super mysterious. Like, he answers questions in a way that makes me think that he don't want to answer them.
Why are you going to marry this
Here's
person?
when I realized that maybe...
That's how I know he just said type shit.
I was on Facebook scrolling. I found this, roommate group on Facebook of people posting, I'm renting this room, and people who are looking to move into people's houses. I find this group. I already think y'all already knows what happened. I find this group. I'm scrolling in the group, looking at all the possibilities of people renting their rooms in Charlotte, because maybe I might be homeless, maybe I might need to rent a room. So I come across a house, and I'm like, hold on. I know this house. I've seen this house before. This is his house. I click the profile. This is his name. So he's renting a room in his house for $1,000.
Damn.
Utilities included. So I don't know if it's his best friend that's moving out or the Asian guy. I assume it's the Asian guy. His best friend is 40, mind you. And he's been living there for a while. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. But I'm assuming that the Asian
Where
guy.
you going?
He never told me that the Asian guy was moving out. He never discussed this with me. I mean, it's not my house, but we had conversations about like if we're gonna get married. We can't get married if there's people living here.
Two niggas
and he
paying
decided to
$1,000?
omit that information. Why he decided not to tell me that the Asian guy was moving, I'm sure he had his reasons, but he never told me that. It was a big shock and surprise. When I texted him about it, he said, "Oh," I said, "Is this your house?" He said, "Oh, LOL, yeah, that's my house." Whatever that means.
Two niggas paying $1,000 for a room? Niggas a
Hey
money
man,
kid.
Charlotte getting expensive, nigga. That's how I know that nigga.
Either that or who's paying that? Actually, who is paying that? That's crazy.
You'd be
actually.
surprised how many niggas.
I did something similar when I was in college. So.
I'm about to say you'd be surprised how many niggas is paying that out there. Bruh, I'm telling you, it gets expensive.
We was paying
out there.
$750 a month.
But
3-bedroom house by the beach.
Right now, man.
She mad that her broke jobless ass is mad that he's renting a room for $1,000 and then offer it to her. Bitch, you can't afford to live there. That's why he didn't offer you. He's looking for obviously people who can afford to live there.
That nigga's getting mad money. He about to put. I know that house ain't $3,000 a month.
It can be.
Depending on where he stays,
No, and that means he got it. I'm saying that means he has a pretty big house, but the average,
or he just stays like downtown. Yeah.
And I wouldn't again. 3 band. That nigga's a money getting nigga. I'm not mad at him. I can't get mad at him so far. Niggas talking about Omar live in New Jersey. Brother,
gotta do with
shut up. I understand how much prices. I get that. Stop. Jesus.
Okay, so the other thing I
We
want
almost
to speak on, because there's so much to say, and it's not even going to fit in this video either.
Pause.
So he's African.
7 minutes.
I like to ask what ethnicity he was. He's African. He is currently in Africa. He left the day before Thanksgiving.
This nigga is a bad getter. He hate this bitch. He hate her. I ain't gonna
Look
lie.
at her face. Look at her face.
He one of the ones.
Hold on. That whole first video, this bitch neglects to add the fact that this nigga has been in Africa since Thanksgiving, and she's talking about it's January 1st, and I've ghosted my boyfriend since the new year. Bitch,
He's probably been ghosting you the whole time.
He's been ghosting you since Thanksgiving, bitch.
He open you sleep. Like that's literally how this works.
You not ghosting him, bitch. He sleep.
Oh my God.
He not even ignoring you. He's just genuinely sleep. Like
Also-
he's genuinely sleep.
Hey,
That nigga
Junior.
text you every time when you sleep, bitch. He's not ignoring you.
Junior said this in the chat. He also has a family in Africa. Let's be honest.
Facts.
Like that nigga has a wife and kids. Matt, probably multiple wives and multiple kids. Man, this isn't a real relationship. Actually, whoever said that in the beginning, this actually isn't a real relationship at all.
She was
She is
getting
a
tricked
side
on.
bitch.
That's what it sounded like.
Oh my
She's a side chick that didn't know her role. She just got gamed. I ain't gonna lie. Now I will say he didn't keep it P. That nigga was just lying to her. Not even lying. He just let her think whatever she wanted to think. The whole time.
That's keeping it P. All right? He said he didn't keep it P and then describe P. Me.
Dama, but went to mad dinners, chatting up a storm every time she says something. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Type shit.
Type
That
shit.
nigga-
He
that
paid
nigga
for
pulled-
That is a
food.
goal. That is a
That
goal.
nigga pulled the
Okay.
South Park. He just started repeating the last thing she said. And I just told Stacy that, you know what? That's my pencil. You told Stacy that was your pencil.
That's crazy. He loved that bar. Damn, that's crazy.
He paid for the food. He paid for the food, fucked, and then went home.
You start arguing.
Hey, what
he
Dame
like,
say?
You know what? You got it. And then went home the next day.
Okay, this is the last for.
This is not the first time he's gone to Africa. When I said he has an okay job, I meant he has a good job. He makes 6 figures at his job. He's highly educated. He also has a business that he's starting on the side. He's doing, I don't want to tell you too much information because I don't want you to know who he is because I don't know. And he's doing real estate. He's starting a real estate company in Ghana. He's there right now checking the house that he's building to sell. He's building a house there to sell. He's gone to Ghana before. In like June to August, he went to Ghana. He said he was going to stay for a month. He stayed for 2.5 months.
It's Howard.
Created a significant strain in our relationship, but he came back. Everything's fine.
2.5 months.
He decided to tell me that he's going to go to Ghana throughout the holiday season. I said, I don't think that's a good idea. This is our first holidays together. I think we should be together for our very first holidays. He tells me, no, I have to go. I have to go. I need to oversee some things that are going on with the project. It's way past due. The house has been supposed to be built.
I hate to keep pausing. I swear to God, they've been together for about a year.
Months. They've been together 11 months, and
In
he is
4 of them, he's been gone.
She wants to move way too fast. Oh my God, bro. God damn.
Left all this information out the first video.
Chad, I'm gonna be arguing with my woman tonight over this.
I need to be there. I'm thinking,
Is she on
what
her
kind
side?
of things are they going to be doing over the
I don't
holiday
know.
season? Like,
She
it's
hasn't
Christmas.
seen
What
it.
are they going to be doing? Like, what tools are you going to get in? People are going to be on break. But he said that he needed to be there to oversee some things. He did not take no for an answer. And then when I pushed him about it, he said, well, you get to see your family all the time. I'm going to go see my family. Now it becomes less of, I'm going to check on the house, and more of, I want to see my family for Christmas. What he's really doing there, I don't know. Do I think that maybe
It's
he has
dirty
a family
December,
there?
bitch. You don't know about that?
I don't know, man. I don't know a damn thing. I'm focused on the bills, okay? I need somebody to pay these bills. I'm not concerned about if he has.
You got money.
He said he would be back before New Year's. Clearly he's a liar, so he's not here. He's still not here. And I think that space, though, was what I needed to give me distance to be able to look at the relationship.
All right.
Because I feel like
Bitch,
now
you
I
seen
have
the
to, 'cause people
TikToks.
keep
That's why he
asking
ain't
me,
back.
like, is this a skit? Did you make this up? No, I feel like I have to show proof. The conversation that I posted in the first original story time was mostly done over the phone. But let me show you the text message that he sent me when the first message I sent him saying, can we move in together? So
Unless you don't want me there still,
paragraphs.
I respect your boundaries and your privacy and personal space. I can always just figure it out. I'm resourceful. I doubt that's a good idea right now. We all have our personal space to go to when there are issues. I prefer it that way for now. Paragraphs to sentences. Okay, cool. I respect your decision. I also think we should start seeing other people. I was very upfront about my boundary of my time being wasted and started to get the idea that you're not really taking life serious. A year in and you still need personal space is concerning. It's okay to admit that you just don't like me that much. We can still date, but I'm getting older.
You want to date other people, but we can still. Okay.
Yes, it was a self-appointed deadline you set arbitrarily. Nothing wrong with setting a deadline, but own it as a deadline you set for yourself. Damn, he's been
Type shit.
We talked about you agreed it was reasonable. So please stop acting like I just made all these decisions within the last couple of weeks. You are not surprised. You are stalling. Yes, I agreed you would know my decision by then. Oh, shit. And no, I don't think setting a 1-year deadline to marry someone is reasonable. I actually think it's very stupid. It's actually very different when an established woman has a 1-year deadline because she is not getting through a lot of change and she is established. So not a lot to figure out. Every relationship progresses at a different pace.
Oh, so bitch, you ain't had a job for a minute.
Damn, you ain't had a job for a year.
I don't know. He's cooking. Yeah, Miss.
Wait a minute, bitch. It's different if a bitch with a job wants to get married in a year.
Yeah, pretty much.
With a job to get it done.
Pretty much, because then she's talking about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. She spent hundreds of thousands. She spent her hundreds of thousands of dollars. That doesn't just happen of 2 to 3 months of not having a job. And y'all are absolutely right. It is very convenient that she did not say how long she was without a job.
Because when I need someone to get a job done, I find someone with a job to do their job.
Yeah, that's crazy. And all she did was just expose herself for being jobless and definitely being taken care of by this nigga. This nigga was your daddy, your sugar daddy, if anything. And he was not trying to marry you. That line, an established woman with a deadline, is definitely different.
Yeah, that's why, like,
what you got going on. That let me know, bitch, you ain't had a job since the first time you went to Ghana. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
What are you saying? That's why I checked out, bro. Because I'm like, oh, so she sees the niggas getting to the, and like, y'all was trolling it, but dead ass, she noticed the nigga was getting paid, the nigga was making some money. She was trying to, make sure that, like, that whole situationship didn't flop, but at the same time, they had like the goofiest boundaries, clearly weren't getting along, lack of interest, all these other things, time wasn't working. Man, that shit was chopped. It's cool.
Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you I lost track of time because there is no way for me to really tell it over here. I'm not gonna lie to you. This has been another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
He's on fire.
Shout out to the 1300 that was in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a lot
What's
of you
some
in here
prime
lately.
numbers, man? Hold on.
Yeah, it's been a lot of you niggas in here lately.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No KD trade, and we up here like this is.
Is it the shorts? Is it the shorts?
Durant got traded? Oh my god.
Is it the shorts?
Okay.
He's back to the Warriors?
With that being said, Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, Chasmere, my favorite midnight snack. We will be back tomorrow. I know on Twitter I said I would do the versus tonight. Wiz versus Chance. I'm gonna give that nigga a whole night to put together a fucking Wiz Khalifa discography because I'm about to kill this nigga with coloring book. So
Wiz
I'll
versus
see y'all
Chance.
tomorrow.
How did that even start? You know what?
Man, I wish I got to my question of the day so you could have seen it, but we'll get into all that tomorrow. Y'all turn post notices on. Go check out the channel. That's Damo. Go check out the last stream. Had a great time on Rivals. Had a great time bringing New Year with my girl. All that. Go check it out.
Sage, say goodbye to the people.
All right, people. Into the Sage verse arc is starting to begin. Let's just say, unironically, we talked about collabs on here, but like unironically, I said unironically twice. Shut up, Sage. Anyway, so we had a meeting, and let's just say we got a lot of people that we're trying to bring into the Sage verse real soon. So expect to see some what the fuck, how did this happen level collabs there coming real soon, man. We binged all the Dragon Ball movies. So now it's time to actually start hate watching. The Boruto reacts are on the way. I cannot wait because everybody says the show's ass. And you're probably right. But hey, apparently the manga's good, so we'll find that out. Take care, stay blessed. See you soon.
Peace out. Say goodbye to the people.
Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. We're gonna do a better job of reading super chats. We missed a bunch. So I just want to shout out a couple here.
It's new software.
Travis for $2. This is my first live. Y'all keep it up, fellas. Shout out to RPG Gamer for $20. The Goon Man is here. Fire emojis. Playmaker Central said Damo grinding for that host of the year. Might have to Swiss cheese him for the culture be souls.
Oh.
Trey for $5. I got Joy Taylor mixed up with Joy from the pod and thought Sage better step up.
What the fuck does that have to do with me?
Yeah, we missed a lot of super chats. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to y'all. We'll come up with a better system next time. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the quality of this podcast too, man. And if y'all want us to keep using this, let us know too.
I will be somewhere talking about this Emily thing. I need the disagreeers only. If you agree, please, no. Discord and Twitter. I'll be on Discord and Twitter tonight. Got the video up on my channel, so you got exactly 16 minutes before we get in there. Until then, take care, stay blessed.
Swag car guarantee us so that's not impossible. That's all I'm gonna say.